I did now. Hello, the YouTubes. I've been live for about 19 minutes now. I forgot to hit the go live button over there. Not that anybody's there. It's fine. But there is... there's none available on YouTube because I can't turn it on over on YouTube. But it's over on Twitch, which is interesting. Twitch is usually the one that doesn't like to give people stuff. Maybe it doesn't affect the live streams over on YouTube, but like if like the VOD would be up, it enables it or something. I don't know. Still, that's pretty cool. However, we're here for this event, and this event is going to be interesting because apparently there's an announcer. Announcer, we're bringing you breaking news of a historic event unlike anything in the Ark's history. The counters have successfully... I'm going to have to click through these things. Give me a moment. Successfully reclaimed part of the surface. Something Ark citizens have dreamed of for years. Can you hear the excitement in the air? Sorry. I'm trying to be more outgoing. Since the Ark was founded, has any commander ever achieved something like this before? Dear God! Sorry. I think I'm going overboard, but... I need to do this for when I do recordings, because I've noticed it. This has nothing to do with the stream. One of the recordings my editor gave back to me the other day, and I watched it. It was for Pragmata, the demo. I was very reserved in that video. I wasn't like I was in Resident Evil, where I was a little more outgoing. Which is nice to see that I have evolved. I have definitely evolved. But I think I was also just trying to balance the engrossment of the demo and me trying to balance the thing, because I'm still learning as I do this. And on your screen now is the Reclamation Site 01, a forward base established by the central government. Oh my. They actually reclaimed part of the surface. That's wonderful, truly wonderful. Goodness, which sweet child did something so amazing? The central government has officially designated the newly reclaimed... Oh wait, hold on. The central government has officially designated this newly reclaimed surface area as Reclamation Site 01. I just imagine like a WWE announcer just like on the one leg up on the desk on like the announce table going. And it's highly commanded. I did not mean to skip that part. The TV screen shows the counters and their commander, with Setsuna's name and face displayed for all to see. The counters. I'm still flabbergasted at the counters, because if you remember correctly, in the early days of the game, and I think it's still there, you have to name your squad. And there's a reason why I don't think it's ever actually blatantly spoken. I don't think the counters have ever actually been blatantly spoken in the game. If they have, feel free to correct me. But I don't think they've ever actually mentioned the counters in a voice line, to my memory. I'm not very good at remembering things. So if it's true, feel free to correct me. The counters and Setsuna. That name sounds familiar. I like how she had just like this basically massive iPad. And you can see the little blah blah link. It's so cool. The woman stares intently at the TV screen. I was told it used to be a thing, but there was abuse, so they cut it out. I don't doubt it. It makes more sense to just have us be called the counters anyways. Because I know some people would be like, you know, the titty twisters, or Grumble McStuffin' Farts. You know, they'd make some stupid name. Just as I thought. I can tell by just by looking at you. My, you've grown up so... The fuck you mean, lady? To think you've come this far. How wonderful. Are you my mom? If that child has grown this much, And quite a lot of time must have passed. Okay, she knows who we are, apparently. The fuck? Insert, is it a JoJo meme where it's like, Nani the fuck? I don't know. Nani the fuck? Time, yes, time. Her eyes fall on the stack of old documents at the center of the desk. I see. So it's finally time. I didn't realize so much time had passed. It looks like I finally get to go outside again. It's been a while. I wonder how much the arc has changed over that time. I'm looking forward to it. I also noticed that the little, I'm guessing duck, is a stamp. You can see the stamp on its butt. Also, what I was talking about in Discord the other day, when people spoiling things, people were posting not super spoilers to the event, but they were posting like minor things, like some NPCs that showed up and stuff like that. I'm like, it's been a few days. Give people like a week at most to start part 1. I really hate that. It's like one day in, like literally the next day after the event, I was scrolling through Blue Sky and somebody was already posting stuff and I'm like, you motherfucker, I'm trying to just scroll. It's really frustrating when you just want to enjoy it themselves and everybody's like posting spoilers from it. I really wish there was a way to like hit like a spoiler censor, not like censoring it for like, you know, adult themes or anything, but like, you know, a spoil tag you can click on for your uploaded video, for like your pictures and stuff, like posted for spoilers. I know people would abuse it and be like put like adult stuff behind it, but you know, something. Because it's really frustrating. Because now I already know Oswald's in this event because somebody posted it and somebody replied to it. So now I already know that he's in the event. It sucks. It's either in the event or the side story. I don't remember which. I think it's the event. But it sucks because, like, I'm spoiled by a surprise character that I wasn't expecting that now I already know is in there. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it out loud.
Wherever you go.
I'll put my heart and soul into cheering you on.
Preparation finished.
I don't want Drake. That'll get me Hara.
I'm always ready.
Fucking hate Drake. But again, they didn't explain what he did. I just know he's in the event. So I don't know exactly what he did in the event. I just know he's in it. But we're still going to experience this ourselves. I haven't been spoiled on anything else. I don't know the exact details of the event, just that it's the commander focused and that somebody, you know, pops up. One day I'm told, no, sorry, it's the commander. One day I'm told there's an issue with my mission report. So I spend the entire night revisiting it, and by the time I finally step outside, it's goddamn morning. If I could do an Irish accent, I would, but I'm pretty sure I'd be killed by the Irish if I did. Man, I need to lie down. I flop onto the bench right in front of me, because apparently I was in front of a bench. Even if I head back now, someone will just come look for me anyway. Come looking at me. Might as well stay here a little longer and curl up on this nice, bright, shiny bench. You know, one of the things I never understood about the Ark, it's underground. We know that. It's got an artificial sky. Is there artificial heat from that sky too? Does like the artificial sun they use cause heat? Because if not, it's just a gentle breeze and we should be fine to sleep here. I look up at the sky. Sunlight pours down from the dome of eternity. Soft and warm. That answers my question, apparently. West Stray Commander lying on a bench. That's risky. Not if we're in our skivvies. I'm just imagining the character walking around in his skivvies, but he's wearing his commander suit, and then just like swim trunks. Nice weather. Yawn. Maybe I'll take a quick nap. I close my eyes. I'm gonna assume it's her. My, falling asleep out here? The sun's nice, but there's still a breeze. You'll catch a cold at this rate. Who's that? Alright, let's have you stand up for a moment, okay? So sleepy. Hey now, you shouldn't go falling asleep in a place like this. You might get hurt. Save that for when you're home, okay? There we go. Open those eyes nice and wide. Let's have a good stretch. Too bright. It's too bright. I wince and shut my eyes again. Is it too bright for you? For a second, it feels like the light above me disappears. Nice and shady. Do you like it? What should I do with you? You look exhausted. But you'll catch a cold if I leave you like this. Something soft brushes over my eyes, like a cloth. Well, can't be helped. I'll go get you a blanket, so just wait here for a little while. Okay? It's fine. I hear someone walking away. I want to see who it is, but the drowsiness hits me hard, and I drift off. How long has it been? I don't know, but I just want to sleep a little bit. But it's cold. Even so, I just want to sleep a little bit longer. Ah! A siren-like wail jolts me awake. What the fire? Rustle. I sit up and something falls from my head. Looking down, I see a white handkerchief with a crane embroidered on it. A handkerchief. I'm not going! I'm not going! I turn toward the sound to find a crowd gathered around someone. I'm not going. I don't wanna. Please calm down, okay? Miranda. Okay. Not where I was expecting this to go, but okay.
Entering combat.
It's nice that Clay is getting another outfit. Now, if only her and Bae could get an outfit together. Because just like Tia, Clay and Tia are like the black sheep of the duos. Noir is the reverse. Noir, for some reason, is more popular than... Blanc is more popular than Noir. Which is weird. Because you have Naga and Bae who are more popular than the other ones. Ah! I'm not going. I don't want to go. I don't want to. I don't want to. Please calm down. If you keep crying like that, you'll make yourself sick. No. My friend's gone. I can't go without him. I don't want to go. Your friend's missing too? What do we do then? We've got to find your friend too. Miranda? Commander! What's going on? I found a lost child and was supposed to escort her to her parents at the station. She's resisting taser. Resisted arrest! Tase him! She's been crying nonstop and I'm worried she might get dehydrated. And I'm not sure how to find her friend here, so I'm a bit stuck. I see. Sniff, it's okay if you can't find him. Miss Snow said she'd find my friend. Miss Snow? Yeah. Miss Snow promised she'd find my friend. So I have to wait here. You don't even know where my friend is. I'm sorry. But when's Miss Snow getting here? I don't know. Oh, I see. How long has it been since we went to look for your friend? I don't know. I ate all my ice cream and waited, but she didn't come. I mean, she might have just forgotten. No. She said you're supposed to keep your promises. And she said she'd keep hers. Hold on. Don't tell me Miss Snow got lost too. You really think so? There have been loads of lost kids lately. And what do we do? If Miss Snow got lost too, did I get her in trouble? I'll go look for her right away. Commander, please look after this little girl. Miranda, calm down. Calm down. Just calm down. Just hold on a second. Huh? I'll go look for her. Miranda, stay here and watch the girl. You're going to go look for her, Commander? Maybe I should... Shouldn't you let Polly know that you're running late first? That's right. Polly told me to call her if anything happened. I almost forgot. Alright, I'll be back. Gotta love remembering Polly. So be a good girl and listen to the nice officer, okay? Are you going to look for Miss Snow? Yeah, I am. I'll go find Miss White and come right back. I don't know why we said Miss White. So promise me you'll stay with the officer and not cry, okay? Okay. I don't know if you can hear me sniffling, but I did sniffle. Alright, I'll go look for her. Oh my, is there someone else we need to find? I turn around and there she is, a woman in white with hair to match. Then I'll go take care of it right away. Could you tell me what they look like? Are you Miss Snow by any chance? Miss Snow? Ah, so that's what you've been calling me, sweetie. That's right. I'm Snow Crane, the Miss Snow this little one mentioned. Well, alrighty then.
How far can you push me?
Apparently, pretty far.
How are you holding up, Ruby?
Almost done.
Let me suit up and I'll be right out.
You know, the good thing about her being released now is even though I probably won't get her, we will definitely have a chance to get her later on. Because this game allows you to get units in the standard banner that aren't seasonal or collab characters, which is nice. It's just a reminder to people that you could get characters out of banner. Also, she has the most decent boob size we've had in a while. I had to point that out. I'm sorry you've been waiting a while, haven't you? So, ta-da! Snow Crane holds out a brown teddy bear with a pink ribbon to the little girl. I brought a cuddly little friend with me. Teddy! Takes Teddy cuddling in her arms. Wait, don't tell me your friend is a teddy bear? Yep. So it's a stuffed toy. But you said he's your friend. Teddy is my friend. I see. Good thing we didn't report her missing. That would have been a mess. Now then, who else do we still need to find? We were just about to go look for you, Miss Snow. Oh my, really? Yeah, we were starting to think you got lost or something. I say I'm sorry, dear. It's been a while since I've been up in the Ark, so I got a little lost along the way. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. It's been a while. Well, and since it looks like her friend's been found, safe and sound, we'll be heading off now. Thank you for your cooperation, Commander. Anytime, Miranda. I'll leave it to you. Bye-bye, Miss Snow. Bye-bye, Mister. I'm a Mister now. Miranda and the little girl leave together. Oh my, I didn't think it would take me this long to find her toy. Thank you for comforting the little one. I'm not great with kids, so thanks for stepping in. Considering we haven't interacted with many kids, it's kind of understandable. You're really good with them. I like children. They're so pure. And I like kind people like you too. The kind who help others out of genuine kindness. I want to go so far as calling myself a good person. I've murdered a few people here and there. Kind of. I shot Chatterbox with Snow White's rifle. Okay, I'm sorry. Now then, Snow Crane stares straight at me. Why are you... Okay. I'm glad you're awake now. I was going to bring you a blanket, but it's been a while since I've been up here. The ark's changed quite a bit, hasn't it? I ran into a little trouble and couldn't get one. I'm sorry. You must have been cold. Nani? Wait, is this yours? Held up the handkerchief with the crane embroidered on it. Oh my, it is. Thank you for bringing it back to me. That was very kind of you, friend. I can never throw this away. Thanks for covering me earlier. The sun was really bright. Oh, it's nothing, really. Snow Crane reaches out and takes the handkerchief. You probably heard earlier, but I'm Snow Crane. And your name's Setsuna, right? Nani? I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying Nani. I should really commission a shocked Pikachu face. Pika? Oh, absolutely. I see you on TV all the time. The hero who reclaimed part of the surface. Reclamation Site 01, isn't that right? Ah, so that was what it was on TV. Of course. It's only natural people would want to praise you. You did something everyone's dreamed of for so long, and no one else ever managed to. So when you think about it... Snow Crane just stares intently at me. She's got a beauty mark under her eye, so she's already beautiful. It might be a little tricky otherwise. So could you lower your head just a bit for me? Lower my head? Yes, just a tiny bit will do. I do what Snow Crane says and lower my head. That's it. Good. Snow Crane lifts a hand and starts gently patting my head. And her duck's blushing. Reclaiming even part of the surface is such an incredible thing. And you did something so kind that no one else could. You're amazing. I'm so proud of you. You did really, really well. Why does she sound like she's our mom? That's enough praise for now. Snow Crane lets her hand fall. Thank you for humoring me and lowering your head. I've been wanting to do this ever since I saw you on the news, and now I finally get to. Okay. Oh my, I'm so sorry. That must have taken you by surprise. I didn't make you uncomfortable, did I? No, just... I wasn't expecting it. You just made me feel like a kid again. I'm sorry. I was just surprised to see how much you've grown. It made so beautiful. What do you mean? Who are you? It's a little embarrassing is all. I'm a grown man after all. Wait. Something about that didn't sound right. No need to be embarrassed. Even grown-ups deserve lots of praise. I like how they make the commander not an idiot. Where the player, the commander, has already realized something's wrong with what she just said. I like how the commander, the player character, isn't just somebody aloof. It's like, oh, she just probably misspoke. No, she said something that triggers us in a way that, well, not triggers, but, you know, flags that what she said is wrong. I like when games do that because it showcases that the game isn't treating you like an idiot. Hang on, what did you just say? I just meant even grown-ups deserve a little praise too. Did that come out strange? That's not quite... No. Oh dear, now's not the time for that. Do you know what time it is? I pull out my phone and check the time. It's 11:20 a.m. God damn, that would be really funny if it was actually 11:20 a.m. 10:44. Oh dear. I might be late if I don't hurry. I should get going now. It was really lovely meeting you today, friend. Okay. Snowcat rushes towards the park entrance, then hops abruptly and looks around for a while. And now she's heading this way again. Excuse me, friend. I'm really sorry to bother you. Do you happen to know where the train station is? I can't seem to find a map anywhere. Huh? A map? I guess people don't really use maps anymore these days. You all know your way around so well. That's so clever of you. Why don't you just check the map on your phone? Oh, phones have maps now? Snow Crane fishes her phone out of her pocket. On something like this tiny? How does that even work? I'll take you there. It's so interesting. They have Nikkes who can literally fight aliens, but they didn't have
Battle start.
technology to put... It's weird.
This is taking longer than I expected.
Then again, when you really think about it, the technology to fight back monsters is a little bit more important than the technology
Blessing.
for, you know, allowing you to see an area that you live. Oh my, so this is the station. If I'd come by myself, I might have wandered around forever. Goodness, the roads have gotten so complicated, haven't they? You're very good at finding your way, aren't you? How impressive. Laser cannons? Easy. Google Maps? That's too crazy. Well, I mean, if you really think about it, in a time of war or conflict, you're going to want to prioritize the means of defense rather than the means of simplicity. So you're not going to really advance in terms of, you know, Google Maps when a giant laser cannon is much more preferable. You're welcome. The thing is, Snow Crane looks up at the departure board, eyes moving over the train schedules. There are so many trains running. Which one should I take to get there? Where are you heading? I think it's somewhere along Royal Road. The place is called Undergrace, I think. Do you have the address? Oh, of course. I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. Let me check. Snow Crane pulls out a small notebook. Ah, there it is. There you go. Can I take a look? Inside the notebook are 3 addresses. Snow Crane points to the first one. Looks like you're heading to the department store on Royal Road. Just catch a train to Royal Road from platform 1. Oh my, you really do know everything, don't you? Anyone could figure that out. Snow Crane gently pats my back. You're treating me like a kid again. That deserves some praise, you know. Thank you so much for helping me. I'll see you again soon, okay? Snow Crane walks briskly forward. Should I really just let Snow Crane go? Without asking anything. Should at least ask for a number. I look forward where Snow Crane went. Once again, Snow Crane looks around, then starts walking back toward me. The good boy event. It might as well be called that. What is it this time? I can't seem to find where to buy a ticket. Huh? I need one, but I'm not sure where to go. Would you happen to know, friend? This is one of the things that I did see that somebody posted. And that's really funny when you think about it. The AZX is free to use in the ARC. They have free transportation! In a heavily governmented region of the world, trapped underneath it, and they have free fucking transportation. Why the fuck do we not have that in the real world? the fuck kind of shit is this? Ah! They have free transport, and we have shit. It's part of the social welfare program. Oh my, really? I had no idea they offered benefits like that. True, but it's free transport. You okay going on your own? I'm not completely sure, but if I ask around as I go, I'm sure I'll manage. I'll take you there. Really? But you're usually so busy. I'm free today. I'm in an event, so I'm free. But if I can't go with you, I'll at least walk you part of the way. It's perfectly fine if you come with me. I'm just meeting someone to pass along a letter. That's all. I'm sure they won't mind you being there, either. They're all kind people. I just feel a little bad because you've done so much for me. You even walked me all the way here. When you see someone who's lost, it's only natural to... Friend. Nothing in this world is ever only natural. In the end, it all comes down to the choices we make. Alright, how about this? When I'm done with everything for today, I'll grant you one wish in return for your help, as long as it's within my power. A wish? That's alright, it doesn't have to be today. I'll take care of the agreement. Thighs. Thighs for life, baby. I mean, yes, a wish. Oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come across so strongly. Managing agreements is just part of what I do. So you manage agreements? Then shall we make it a promise instead? I like how she ignored what we just asked. We still need to make a time. Let's make, if it's just like an agreement. I didn't read that part. If I hadn't heard that, I probably would have turned it down. I was just so surprised to see how much you've grown. Made me so proud. That's what I'm saying! She said she was surprised at how much I've grown. That means she knows about my past. If that's the case, I have to ask her. She might know about the parts of my childhood I can't remember. And the project I'm tied to. Something bothering you? Does even making a promise feel like too much right now? No, let's make a promise. I've got something I want to ask you too. Oh my, is that so? That works out nicely. Then, let's make a promise when this is over. I'll grant you one wish, friend. Alright, I'll hold you to it. These kind of events, I don't like reading because, you know, it's reading. But when it's about the commander, it's about us and learning about our past, which again, most games don't do, and when they do it, it's in a way that feels less interesting. For those of you who don't know, I recently quit playing Arknight's Enfield. I love the game. The factory was fun. The game itself was decent. But 1.1 felt exactly like playing the current game with nothing really changing. And after the recent live stream that I didn't watch, I just watched the next patch update. It's a bunch of the same stuff over and over again. And I don't want to really be part of that. And we haven't really gotten much of the administrator's past. And most of it is all tied to stuff that we haven't experienced yet. And it's vague posting. This stuff, like with this event, the event, I think last year with Mana, where we got to understand some more stuff. It's all introduced in a way that feels natural to the plot. While still giving us, you know, small pieces of information. Not only from the events, but from the main story. And you can learn about it in the main story without ever touching the events. You just get extra details in the events that you don't get in the main story. Which is really nice. Yeah, literally after being called number 7, only to find out that it wasn't a genuine nickname. It was our experiment name. Was one of the things I did not think they would do. That is the greatest use of foreshadowing ever that I have seen, not only in a game but in a story. Outside of what Rave Master did years ago with Ellie, and the fact that her name is actually a number, is basically numbers that she couldn't read because it was on her arm. Ellie being 3173, but you know, if you have a tattoo on your arm and it looks like it's a name, it spells Ellie. But number 7 being just a genuine cute nickname that Ether gives us to come and find out that it is actually an experiment number. Still, to this day, is one of the most epic finds that I'm really glad I didn't skip through. I skipped through most of that event, but when I started to learn that it was about the actual commander, like the last 4 parts of the story, I read. It was really nice to find out. So this is the department store. How beautiful. Snow Crane keeps glancing around. Oh my, what a big space, and it's all shops. How nice. Oh goodness, look at those clothes. They've put them out for everyone to see. Oh friend, come take a look. They're selling flowers. I wonder if they're real. Hey, relax. Forgive me. I got a bit carried away. Isn't this your first time in a department store? Is this your first time in a department store? Yes, when I first came to the Ark, I don't remember seeing buildings like these. I'm wondering, this is a long shot. I'm wondering if Snow Crane is the little girl from Goddess Fall. I know it's a long shot, and it's probably a BS excuse. But if it does turn out to be true, I am God. But if it doesn't turn out to be true, then I will finish drinking this bottle of water. I don't know. But perhaps that's not quite fair of me to say. Back then, I was always traveling for agreements, so I never really had the chance to look around. That might be why I simply never noticed them. And when I first arrived, the war was still ongoing, so everything felt very different from how it does now. So I think that's why I find it all rather fascinating. Snow Crane watches people spill out of the store, their moods written plain on their faces. Some look pleased with their purchases, while others mutter under their breath that yawn completely ripped them off. I'm sorry, but we all know that yawn would do something. Hello, welcome people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just watching them makes me happy. What's the name of the place we're going again? Oh, it's called Undergrace. I see you. Welcome. Hello. You be quiet. I see. Just a sec. Try searching for it online. Found it. Looks like it's on B1. You may be here, but I apparently have a broken neck somehow. Oh, did you redeemed a... I keep forgetting when you do the emotes, it drops down right on my head and apparently snaps my neck. Why do you keep saying I'm here? I see it. I can literally see your notice, okay? I don't know why you're screaming. I fixed my stuff to where I can actually see YouTube posts and chats, which I couldn't before. Now it's there and fixed. Let's head down. I trust you and follow your lead. I think this is it. You're right, it's Undergrace. You're really good at finding your way around. That's impressive. Thanks for the compliment. But you sure it's okay if I go with go in with you? I can just wait outside. It's fine, really. I told you earlier, didn't I? I'm just here to deliver a letter. The people receiving it won't mind at all. And the signatory said there's no need to keep it secret. So there's nothing to worry about. A signatory? So you're doing this because of an agreement? Yes, that's right. I'm just fulfilling a request from an agreement made a long time ago. I'm a little worried you might get bored with while I deliver the letter. Will you be alright? I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Looks like everything's alright now. Let's head inside, shall we? Okay. Jangle. McJangle. We step into the cafe. Wow, the coffee smells lovely. Yeah, it really does. Thank you for the compliment. Hearing that from young folks really brightens my day. The menu's right over here, so take your time and have a look before ordering. Snowcrane stares intently at the woman. Can I help you? Are you Sarah by any chance? Pardon? Yeah. Yes, that's my name. I believe this is the first time we've met in person. My name is Snowcrane. Miss Snowcrane? Yes, that's right. It's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. I've come to deliver a letter on behalf of you-know-who, as per our agreement. Why are you... Dude, I get it. I could see you from YouTube.
Hitting myself, though.
You can see it pop up on the bottom of the screen. I could see you. I was responding to you. I was literally responding to your chats over in YouTube.
I'm glad you're safe.
That's why I was like,
Mission complete.
I don't know what else you wanted me to do. With a soft clink, Sarah sets 2 cups of hot coffee on the table. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Don't mention it. Oh, you're fine. And sits down across the table. We've only ever communicated through letters, so this is our first time meeting in person. I hope I didn't surprise you too much by dropping in so suddenly. Oh, don't worry about it. I had a feeling it was just about time, so if anything, I was just surprised that I was actually right. Speaking of surprises, though, shouldn't you be more surprised at how young I look? Oh my, yes. We've been exchanging letters for decades. I never imagined you would look so young. The fuck is going on here? I started using Evergreen earlier than most of my friends, and I've kept it up ever since. Has Evergreen ever been mentioned before? Is this how we're finding out so many people are staying alive for so long on the Ark? For several decades? Oh dear, I'm sorry. I started talking before making proper introductions. This is Sarah. She's affiliated with a foundation run by one of my signatories. A foundation? Yes. I was only a child when everyone migrated to the Ark, and I came alone without my parents. The foundation supported me until I became an adult. In return, I entered into an agreement with Miss Snowcrane here, who oversees the foundation on behalf of another, to write to her each year about the changes in the Ark. You've been around since the Ark migration? So that's the problem with the Ark. The problem I have with the Ark timeline is it's supposed to have been over 100 years But at the same time, it's only been a couple of decades. A couple of decades doesn't explain how they were able to get rid of so much information so fast. Especially about the goddesses. Unless you start killing off people who know about the goddess squad, which would be most people who came from the migration of the Ark, then it doesn't make any sense. But we are told that the goddess squad was viewed, if I'm not mistaken, we were told that the goddess squad originally was viewed as like a bad omen, if I'm not mistaken. I think originally the goddess squad was viewed as a bad omen in the early days. Or at least that's what we've been told. You've been around since the Ark migration. That means you must be... It's not very nice to ask a lady her age. So let's keep our guesses to ourselves, okay? Okay. Anyway, that's why you asked if she was surprised by how young you looked. Exactly. We never actually met in person, just exchanged letters. But I suppose that ends today. Yes. Now that the contract has ended, I wanted to see you in person and deliver this letter that was left for you. Snow Crane hands Sarah a letter. I see. So this is a letter from them. Sarah gingerly accepts the letter. If you don't mind, may I read it first? Why, of course. Sarah lifts her trembling hands and carefully opens the letter. Then she buries her face in her hands and begins to cry. I reach for a tissue to hand her, but Snow Crane gently strokes my back and shakes her head. Then starts drinking her coffee without a word. I really wanted to meet you just once, but in the end, I never got to. I sip my coffee in silence, listening to Sarah cry. Her sobs are full of longing, gratitude, and sorrow. Strange. Thank you both for waiting. Goodness, I can't remember the last time I cried like this. To think I'd make such a scene at my age, and in front of someone younger too, I'm sorry. Not at all. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's only natural to cry when you're hurting. Thank you, Miss Snow Crane, for waiting so patiently, and for bringing me to this letter. I suppose I won't be writing those yearly letters anymore. It's going to feel a little lonely now. No, I should be the one thanking you. When I think about those yearly letters no longer coming, it does feel a little lonely, doesn't it? You've worked so hard all this time. Likewise, Miss Snow Crane. Now then, I'll proceed with closing out the agreement. Sarah, as agreed, I have one final question. In your opinion, do you feel the Ark has become a better place than it was before? Would you like me to be honest? Yes, that's what they ask of me. No. The methods have changed, but the things haven't improved in the slightest. Holy shit. Of course, people's lives are far better than they used to be. I mean, even someone like me, a former war orphan, now runs a cafe on Royal Road. And thanks to Evergreen, I've been able to keep this youthful appearance. But people's hearts are still sick. If anything, they've just grown worse in a different way. They've grown so used to peace in the Ark that they've forgotten the war is still raging on the surface. Forgotten who made that peace possible in the first place. And now, we even have a ridiculous term like Nikke-phobia. Yes, thanks to pretty... gotta stop this. Nikke rights have improved beyond recognition since the Second Surface Reclamation War. And yet, whenever something happens in the Ark, people are still quick to pin the blame on the Nikkes. Peace has become a given, and with that, they've grown complacent, ungrateful. Just like so many who once belonged to our Foundation. Never satisfied with the support they were given, foolish to try to take the Foundation's money, only to end up facing your judgment. Face your judgment. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry for being so negative at our last meeting, but I really don't think the society has improved at all. That's just how I see it. Thank you. I've listened carefully to everything you've shared, and I appreciate you seeing this through to the very end. I hope your days ahead are filled with peace. Thank you for everything, Miss Snowcrane. We leave the cafe and head to a hospital in the downtown area to meet the person the second letter is meant for. Thanks to you, I made it to the hospital without getting lost. I'm really glad you're with me. So the second letter is for a patient, right? Yes. I heard Oliver has been in the hospital for about a year now. I see. Now, friend. Yeah? You've been acting a little off since earlier. Is something bothering you? You can't even look me in the eye. You weren't like this at the start, were you? From what I heard earlier, I think I may have a rough idea of how old you might be. So now I'm not sure if I should be speaking this casually. Oh my goodness. Is that what's been bothering you? Aw, you're adorable. Why are we so surprised at this? Nikke, Rappy, Anise, and Neon are all older than us. Hell, 90% of the Nikkes we know are most likely way older than us. Why are we acting differently? I mean, how could I not? Someone from back when the Ark was sealed is calling you Miss. Mom, don't embarrass me. I don't really pay attention to things like age. So please just treat me like you always have. Honestly, I'd be happier if you didn't worry about things like that. Got it. I'll try to keep things more casual. Emergency patient coming through. Clear the way! Out of the way! Get out of the way right now! I quickly step back. The sharp rattle of wheels cuts through the air. A gurney bursts in, pushed by emergency personnel. A Nikke lies on it, her arms and legs missing. Two mass-produced Nikkes follow close behind. Stay with us. You can't die like this. Looks like there's been an accident. I suppose so. Snowcrane slowly looks around the hospital. A patient in a hospital gown sits with a downcast expression. A companion beside them quietly holding their hand. Nearby, someone waits their turn, fear written plainly across their face. Another sits hunched over, their face twisted in pain. All around, people sit with worry heavy on their faces. Are you alright? Of course. I've seen things like this many times before. But ever since Evergreen was developed, people have been living far longer than anyone ever expected. And medicine has advanced just as much. And yet, humans, and Nikkes too, they still fall ill without warning. They still get caught in accidents. They still grieve and suffer. Even after all this time, that hasn't changed. That makes me a little sad. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make things so serious. We submitted a visitation request a while ago, but it looks like it's taking a little longer than expected. You're right, I'll go check. Who's here to see Mr. Oliver? Yes, that's us. Please come this way. The nurse leads us into a hospital room. And there, an elderly man lies there, kept alive by a web of machines and tubes. It's nice to meet you, Oliver. I'm Snowcrane. Welcome, Miss Snowcrane. I've been waiting. I'm sorry. I wish I could have received you in better health. Oh, not at all. This is more than enough. Thank you for waiting. You're here to tell me it's ended, aren't you? That's right. The contract has ended, so I wanted to see you in person. and deliver this letter from you-know-who. Snow Crane hands Oliver the letter. A letter. Oliver slowly lifts the arm with the IV still in it and carefully takes the letter. He opens it, reads in silence. Not long after, he folds the letter with care and sets it on the blanket. I see. So they won't be coming, after all. Yes. And you still can't tell us why. That's right. I see. What a pity. Now then, I'll proceed with closing out the agreement. Oliver, as agreed, I have one final question. In your opinion, do you feel the Ark has become a better place than it was before? A better place? Yes, I think it has. There was a time when I thought the Ark was flawed, an unjust place. But as I grew older and fell ill, I suppose I started to see things differently. I lost my entire family to the raptures on the surface, but I was able to build a new one and keep going. The reason I've been able to live such a long life is because of the people in the Ark, the Foundation included. Even now, as I lie here sick, it's no different. Thanks to the help of so many and the devotion of my children, I was able to see you, Miss Snow Crane, and bring this agreement to a close. So, in a place where so many good people live, I believe it has become a better world than it once was. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. I know that couldn't have been easy, so I really appreciate you taking the time to tell me. No, it's just something I had to do. I'm just glad I could see the agreement through before things got worse. Now I think I can go without any regrets. Thank you for all your hard work, Oliver. Miss Snow Crane, could I ask one last favor? Why, of course. If by any chance you meet them, please tell them I'm grateful to them for letting me live as a human. Could you deliver that message for me? Yes, I'll be sure to pass it along. This is really interesting.
Entering combat.
There's so much stuff that hasn't been really explained.
Let me reload and I'll be right there.
Like, we know she works in agreements and contracts, but how does that connect to everything else? It's really interesting.
I'm glad you're safe. Mission complete.
We've still got so much more to go.
This place is dangerous. Let's go somewhere safe.
It's always funny when you're seeing in full screen. When you see the side characters with their weapons, you know for a fact it's just a 3D model.
Reload.
Because you can see the weapon just float in front of them. It's so cute. It's so cute and funny.
I'm glad you're safe.
Like, I know it's a limitation of, like, the actual design of the game. But it's funny. So where to next? Let's see. Our next stop is... Snow Crane opens her notebook. Suddenly, my stomach growls loudly. What was that sound? Was that you, friend? Hey, don't look so surprised. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh dear, I didn't even notice. It's already past lunchtime. How could I let a growing boy go hungry like this? I really am the worst. She's our fucking mother at this point. But I'm not a kid anymore. This simply won't do. Let's go have lunch right now. Don't need to rush. Just take it easy. We can grab something quick on the way. Snacking instead of a regular meal? That's not good for you, friend. Jeez. You need to eat proper meals to stay healthy. Soken grabs my hand and pulls me along. Come, let's get something to eat together right now. Fine, let's go. Great, off we go. Huh, why are you just standing there? Huh, I thought you'd already have somewhere in mind. I don't. Oh, I see. Right, you might not know the tasty spots around here. Just hang on a sec, okay? I'll ask a few people what the most popular places are. I saw on TV that if you ask about 10 people and check their answers, you can usually find a really nice spot. I grab Snow Crane just as she's about to dart forward. No, it's fine. I'll take you somewhere. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. Please place your order at the kiosk. Kiosk? Oh wow, friend. It seems the staff are calling themselves kiosks these days. I'm curious. Oh god. Huh? That man said we should place our order at the kiosk. Usually we'd say you place your order with the staff, but I guess they call themselves kiosk here. No, that's not it. I lead Snow Crane up to the kiosk. This is a kiosk. It's a machine you can use to place your orders on your own. Oh, so you order with this? How do you pay then? You pay at the same time as you order. Oh my goodness, you can do that? Fascinating. I think I understand. It's kind of like a vending machine, huh? Yeah? Mom, you're embarrassing me. Now that I think of it, you can place your order without speaking to anyone at all. That must make it easier for introverts. How lovely. I hate being called out. Crunch. Wow, this is so good. Snow Crane turns toward the young man enjoying his meal. That's the new burger, right? Yeah, want a bite? Everyone's really enjoying their food. A hamburger? It's my first time seeing one, but it looks quite tasty. You've never had a hamburger? No, I haven't. Back when I was underground, our meals were pretty limited. Not that the food they gave us was all bad, mind you. We just didn't really get things like this. Were you locked up or something? Oh no, nothing like that. I suppose you could say I was partly out of duty and partly because I chose to be. I happen to know quite a few agreements that are best left unspoken. Oh yeah, I remember you said your job was to oversee agreements. I guess that means you handle other contracts too, not just the ones related to what we've been doing. Correct, there are other contracts as, Excuse me, miss, are you going to order? If not, can I go first? Oh, I'm sorry, we've been chatting without even ordering. Please, go ahead. So Crane and I step aside. I suppose this isn't a great place to talk. How about I tell you the rest later? Okay. Why don't we try that new burger? Those two over there seem to really be enjoying it. So I'm sure it must taste good. Sounds good to me. Since we're eating in, should I go get us a table? Actually, let's get it to go. To go? This is somebody who's never experienced anything. It's nice seeing, like, we're actually experiencing a Nikke from the past. So we're basically experiencing if Snow White were to all of a sudden just show up in the Ark and we were to give her a tour. This is basically that thing. She's somebody who's never experienced modern amenities.
Just a moment.
So it'll be really funny. It's really interesting to see what's going on.
It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Holding 2 combo meals, we step out into downtown. Why don't we eat here? I sit at a bench off to one side of a busy area. Here? Yeah, do you not like it? No, it's perfectly fine. I just didn't know this is how people ate out now. It's always fun to experience new things. Snow Crane sits beside me. I'm sure I'll enjoy eating out here. Russell. I take out 2 hamburgers from the bag and hand one to Snow Crane. Why the sigh? I just feel bad that you ended up paying because I didn't know how to. I should have watched more about this on TV. Well, now that you know how to do it, you can pay next time. That's true, huh? Then that's just what I'll do. Next I'm going to treat you to something healthy and delicious. I'm looking forward to it. Now let's dig in. Snow Crane takes a bite of the hamburger. Oh. Her eyes widen as she looks at me. I can just imagine her taking a bite and having the burger still, like, her still trying to take the bite. Not even fully, like, separating from the burger, and she just goes and stares at us with her eyes gleaming. Like you'd see in the anime. Glad you like it. So this is what young people like to eat these days. I'm having so much fun. I'll get started on mine as well. Gotta see what all the fuss is about. Enjoy. As she eats, Snow Crane quietly watches the people passing by. A family, smiling as they cross the street hand in hand. An elderly man resting by the roadside. Merchants squabbling with one another. She watches as everyone around goes about living their lives in peace. You really like this, don't you? You seem to enjoy people watching. Yes, being able to eat while watching all these people makes me happy. Wait a moment. Are we eating outside because you know I enjoy people watching? That and the weather's nice as well. My goodness. How very thoughtful of you. You're so kind and caring, friend. Such a good boy. Snow Crane lifts her clean hand and pats my shoulder. She's basically a mother. She's basically treating us like a child. I have a feeling if she isn't our natural mother, she's a mother figure to us. How did you know, though? What gave it away? At the department store, and the hospital, and pretty much everything we've been, everywhere we've been, you've always seemed to be noticing others. Like when you found me sleeping in the park and helped me. Or when you helped that little girl who lost her teddy bear. I figure the reason you were able to notice people is because you must enjoy watching them. Yeah, that's right. The arc has changed in so many ways, and yet some things haven't changed at all. I found all those differences so fascinating that I can't help but look around everywhere and watch. So all this time you were underground, as you put it, you never came above ground? I did on occasion, but mostly for work. I've never really walked around the city like this just for myself. Even before coming to the Ark, I was in a lab training for what was to become my line of work. So when it comes to what might you call normal life, this might actually be my first time experiencing it. Your first time? You don't have any memories from before you became a Nikke? No. I was created to carry out the special duty of handling contracts and agreements. I would watch Tetra TV and read the letters sent each year by people who had contracts with the Foundation. Within those letters there was a world I had never experienced. A living, breathing Ark. That might be why I had more of a personal attachment to this contract than most of the others. I see. Doesn't it make you feel a little sad? What do you mean? That a contract you care about is ending. Of course. I'm sad knowing that I won't be able to receive their letters anymore. But they held up their end of the contract through to the very end. That's enough for me to be happy. Being able to inform someone that they fulfilled their contract isn't something that happens often. It's not. There was something Sarah mentioned earlier. It was about people in the Foundation. And how a lot were dissatisfied with the support they received. So they tried to take the Foundation I did not mean to click. Do you remember that? Yeah. At the beginning, there were over 100 children in the Foundation. Now, only 3 of them remain who were faithful to their agreements. 3. That means no one else made it to the end of their contracts. They either passed away due to illness or unrelated accidents. Or were disciplined by me. Jesus Christ. What do you mean by disciplined? I'm guessing you mean death. Exactly what it sounds like. I reprimand those who fail to uphold their contracts. At first, I try to reason with them. If that doesn't work, I give them a warning. And if that fails, I resort to force. In this line of work, that sort of thing happens more than you think. Very few people see an agreement through to its end. That being said, with this contract, there are 3 people who either made it to the end or who still can. That's why I'm happy. I get to meet with those who showed me the arc long ago. And then look them in the eye, tell them they've done well, and bring this all to a beautiful close. I see. I'd like to thank you, my friend, for helping me bring something so meaningful to a proper end, and for guiding me around this unfamiliar world I find myself in. You're really a good person. No, I'm really only helping you because I want to ask you something. What's wrong? Where did you say the last letter needed to go? Let's see. Leo should be here. Snow Crane opens her notebook and shows me an address. That's not far from here. Oh, wonderful. Let's go talk to him. And bring this contract to its proper end. Alright. Before we go, let's finish eating. Make sure to chew properly. She's our fucking mother. Once we finish, we'll go find the last friend on my list. And give his story a beautiful ending. However, things often conclude in ways we never expect. For reasons we never see coming. Ominous! That was ominous. Just saying.
Battle start.
It's like, things don't always end the way we expect them to. It's like, bitch, what the fuck you mean?
Longer than I expected.
Just a moment.
And I'll be right out.
It's like hitting somebody with a gut punch 1-2 combo.
Looks like our cheers worked. That's fantastic.
I just now realized Clay has a beauty mark underneath her boob. I can see it. Mm-hmm. You said it was the 5th shelf, right? Yes. Then this should be it. Indeed, I believe this is correct. We lift our heads and look at the photo of an elderly man smiling brightly. Leo. Beside it, there is an urn labeled Leo. An hour earlier. Hello? Does your name happen to be Leo? No, Leo's my father. Who are you? Oh, I see. Goodness me, what a wonderful son he has. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Snow Crane. I came to inform your father of the end of his contract with the Foundation. Are you... Miss... She just said she was. You know who I am? Yes, my father had been waiting for you for a very long time. I see, then I should go see him right away. Could you tell me where he is? My father passed away last week. But we were in touch only a month ago. How could that happen? He'd gone quiet some time without Evergreen. Oh, he'd gone quite some time without Evergreen. And his condition suddenly took a turn for the worse due to his advanced age. I see. I wish you could have come a bit sooner. My father never stopped waiting for the day you'd come. All he ever talked about was when he'd finally get his word, get word from his sponsor. Oh. I'm sorry I was too late. Snow King grips the bag with the letter tightly. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry for your loss. We should get going now. Snow Crane, wait. Yes? If it's not too much trouble, could you tell us where his grave is? So this is how we finally meet. Snow Crane places a white flower in front of the urn. Thank you for asking about his son Thank you for asking his son about this. When he told me about what happened, my mind went completely blank. This isn't the first time something like this has happened, but I can never get used to it. That's understandable. You just found out you lost someone you've been in touch with for a long time. That's right. He and I had corresponded for a very long time. Every year on the same day, he made sure that his letters arrived in the morning. He never missed a single one, not even this year. He was faithful and dedicated. That's just the kind of person he was. And yet, he ultimately passed on before we could finish things up. I should have come sooner. Then Leo might have received the letter he had been waiting for all this time. Now I'll never be able to deliver it. You're not leaving the letter? I have to take it back. The recipient is no longer in a state to receive it. Why don't you read it to him? Pardon? Let's read it here. Isn't that how the contract's supposed to end? That's true, but he may no longer be here. But that doesn't change the fact that he was faithful to his agreement this whole time. So read it for him and let him finish out his contract. But he won't be able to hear it. Still, at least we won't be leaving the agreement unfinished, right? Leaving the agreement unfinished. Snow Crane looks at the photo of Leo smiling brightly. You're right. It's important to have closure. Thank you for the advice, friend. You've got this. Snow Crane steadies her breathing and looks at the letter that was meant to be delivered to Leo. Leo, though we are conducting this meeting in a way I had not anticipated, you have faithfully performed your contractual obligations for the duration of the agreement. Therefore, as witness to this contract, I, Snow Crane, hereby officially declare that you, Leo, have fulfilled your contract with the Foundation to the fullest extent. I will now read this letter out loud in the signatory's behalf, and bring this contract to its close. Rustle. Snow Crane gingerly unfolds the letter. To my beloved child, Leo. After writing you once you first joined the Foundation, and again when you came of... God damn it. I'm now writing you a third time. Have you been well? If you're reading this letter, it must mean you have kept your promise to the Foundation for all these years. I applaud such a remarkable display of devotion. Despite the severe hardships you've endured from losing your family and being cast into an unfamiliar environment, you've managed to live honestly without losing your light. That takes great courage and resolve, and I commend you for it. While I am sorry that I cannot tell you all of this in person, it also means that, like all of you, I too am keeping the promise I have made with someone. Please understand that. I hope you'll forgive me. I wish I could see for myself how all of your faces have changed as you've grown up. I bet you've become a fine adult. In fact, I'm sure you have. Though the contract will end, and the Foundation will no longer walk through life beside you, I truly believe you'll have already found new, dear family members. So Leo, I do not know how much of a life still lies before you, but you've proved your devotion in your life up until now, and for that I hope that your life will continue to shine until the very end. Even from afar, I will always be cheering for you. Your eternal supporter in life, Snow Crane folds a letter and places it in front of a smiling photo of Leo. With this, I can report that all of the Foundation's contracts have come to an end. Leo, thank you for all the letters you've sent over the years. Through them, I was able to see the Ark, even from deep underground. Tears begin to fall from Snow Crane's eyes. I wish I could have met you and told you this in person. Thank you so much for your dedication. Snow Crane bows her head toward the resting Leo. Standing beside her, I bow my head as well, silently honoring the man who faithfully carried out his contract. That was good. That was nice.
This place
I will
is
say the
dangerous.
one thing that
So
Nikke does
safe.
good, that Nikke does really good in terms of storytelling, is they honor a person's death when it's deserved.
Reload.
Like when somebody dies, it doesn't feel
I'll be right there.
it doesn't feel hollow. It feels like the death was earned. And it feels like they pay the respect that you would want to pay somebody who is, you know, your best friend you've known for your entire life, or, you know, your best friend who, thick and thin, you'd always be able to talk to. The moment they passed, you'd be like, pour one out, all that respectful stuff. And they do it in a good way. Of course, if a character's an asshole, they make sure that death is brutal. Just like with Red Hood, when she finally passed away. Like when you finally see Red Hood pass away and Footstep Walk Run, it's heartbreaking. Not only because we know what she stood for, but because we finally see her meet her end. Technically, meet her end. In Rappy's arms. So it's just a really nice moment to see that they do carry the weight and the emotional conflicts. Which again, is the weird funny thing for this game, because this game is the booty shaker game. It is the Dead or Alive of gacha games. But much like Dead or Alive, it's more than just jiggle physics. It has an actual story. Like, it is one of the few gacha games that I can say to this very day, the story is good. Is it perfect? No, no story is perfect. But it's damn good. Would you like to rest on the bench for a bit? Sure. Snow Crane and I sit next to each other on a nearby bench. Now that it's late, there's no one else in the park except for us two. Thank you for today, friend. It's because of you that I was able to get closure with Leo. It was all you. You did great today. Oh, come now. I couldn't have done any of this without you guiding me along. Thank you for staying with me for so long. Snow Crane lowers her head in gratitude. It was an unforgettable experience. I'm glad it was meaningful for you as well. Now then, since we finished everything, it's time for me to grant your request just as promised. Right. Go ahead and ask for anything. I'll do whatever I can for you. There are a few questions I want to ask you. Will you answer them honestly? You want me to answer some questions? That's really all you want? Yeah, these questions are really important to me. I wonder what could be so important. Please? Well, judging by your demeanor, they don't seem to be just any questions. Very well, I'll answer whatever you ask me. Thanks. However, if it's something I'm contractually obligated to keep secret, I won't be able to answer. I hope you understand. Of course. If that's the case, just tell me if it's confidential and we'll leave it at that. Very well. And if it's not confidential, I promise I'll answer honestly. Thanks. Okay, here we go. Before we start, could you lower your head for a moment? My head? Yes, just for a little while. Okay. I lower my head awkwardly. Snow Crane raises her hand. There now. She's doing it again. And starts to pat my head. Goodness. Why are you so tense? It's okay. It's okay. I'm not tense. There's no need to be nervous or afraid. I'll answer any question you have. And if you ask about some grave secret of which I can't speak, I'll never threaten you or resent you for it. I swear. Maybe I really have been tense without realizing it. As I feel her the warmth of her hand, the tension in my body begins to ease. There we go. Much better. Now let's take a deep breath, okay? Whew. Good. Relax and try to gather your thoughts. Otherwise, you might end up forgetting to ask all that you really want to know. You can take whatever time you need and ask all the questions you want. I want you to feel comfortable asking anything. As the tension fades, my mind starts to settle. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better. Really? I'm glad. Snow Crane lowers her hand. Clap, clap, clap. Now then, let's begin our fun little question and answer time. I'm not nervous anymore. You don't have to do all that. Oh, this isn't to relieve your nervous. It's to set the mood. Now, what's your first question? When we first met in the park, you said you were surprised that I'd grown up into a lovely young man. I did say that, yes. Does that mean you know about my past? I can see how that would be an important question for you. Yeah. I know something about my past, so when I heard you say that, I thought I'd finally meet someone who knows something. Goodness, I apologize. You've been waiting all day to ask that, haven't you? Well, you're right. I do know something about your past, friend. Though, to be exact, I only know your name. How? It was part of the information I received related to a contract. There was a record relating to your birth. Oh shit, our birth. Was it about how I was created as a part of a special project? Do you remember that? No, I barely have any memories left of back then. There was just one short memory that popped into my mind a while back. I see. You're correct. You were a child born as a part of a project. It's called Project AD, right? Yes. How did you know that? In that case, can you tell me about Project AD? You want to know about Project AD? You don't have to tell me everything. I just want to know. I'd be happy even with just a hint at to what kind of experiment it was, or what they were trying to research. It's the only way it's the only way I know I can't. It's the only way I can know what I was born for and what I even am. Friend, are you not able to answer? Just a moment. I'm going to review the terms of my contracts to see if I'm allowed to answer this question. Snow Crane closes her eyes. Not long after, she opens them again. It is completely confidential. In other words, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't share anything with you. Divulging such details about the project would be a clear violation of the contract. Only a select few within the Ark even know of the project, meaning it's as confidential as can be. I see. Instead, while it may not fully answer your question, I can at least explain why the project was created. Okay, that is big news. Would that be alright? I'll take any information I can get. Very well. This is the story about a very old contract. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, baby! The fuck is going on here? So we're not getting information about us, but we're getting information about the project.
I must go back.
And this is an unvoiced event. I feel like this should be voiced. This should have been voiced. I feel betrayed by this. Just like the previous event, all the love and cutscenes being voiced,
We won.
and then only certain parts being unvoiced. Like, I just feel betrayed. A long, long time ago, when the Raptures had only just begun to invade the surface. Holy shit, this was a long, long time ago. There were two big forces. The United Forces of Humanity, a government military that fought the Raptures, and a group known as VTC, a religious order that possessed advanced scientific technology. Okay, we as the player already knew that. So it's interesting. Thought I could zoom myself in without being like right in the face of the screen. Can't see shit. Those two forces joined hands to fight the Raptures. But around the time they finally accepted defeat... Hold on. They effectively accepted defeat and decided to retreat to the Ark. The United Forces of Humanity made a major decision. In order to secure the technology they lacked so that they could better govern the Ark, they chose to merge with VTC and take a new name, the Central Government. So now we, the player, are learning what we already knew about, which is really nice. Again, something that most games don't do for the player characters. They don't really match what the player knows to what the actual character should know. So it's actually nice. So that's why they started calling it that. That's right. Many people believe the merger was the end result of a power struggle between the two. But I think they simply decided that neither side could defeat the Raptures on their own. When that agreement was reached, the two sides each presented their conditions for the merger. What were the conditions? VTC wanted to continue the research they had conducted on the surface, so they entered into an agreement with Missilus Industry, the bitch, forming the Independent Research Institute known as MMR. Meanwhile, the United Forces of Humanity wanted to develop technology that could help humankind, so they requested that VTC share its miraculous scientific advances. Technology that would help humankind. Yes. There were many more conditions besides those, but those are the two biggest ones that I'm able to mention at the moment. Also, when representatives from each party gathered, the following statement was added to the agreement. This agreement has been made under the supervision of Veiled Order, a squad that exists to serve as witness to contracts. Should either of these two parties violate any of the aforementioned terms, they may be suppressed by force. Wait, were you there when this agreement was made? Yes. The fuck? She's basically a pilgrim. I was there both to witness the agreement and to observe that the contract is upheld. She's basically a pilgrim. That was one of the many reasons I remained underground until now. I see. In regards to one of those technologies that would help humankind, you may have heard me refer to someone as you-know-who earlier. They offered themselves up as a test subject, in exchange for getting MMR to begin a particular research project. Do not speak to me of the old contracts. I was there when they were written. Project AD, the very same one you're interested in. Who is this person? Someone who dreamed of making the world a better place. They wanted the Ark to serve as the starting point for that, so they embarked on many different endeavors. Project AD was one of those. Also, I just thought of one more thing connected to Project AD. You've heard it mentioned many times today. Evergreen. I have? Yes, the miracle drug that extends the human lifespan. Evergreen. This person was able to get it mass-produced as a direct result of their involvement in this project. So Evergreen is related to Project AD? They were a really great person. Not only did they kickstart Project AD, but even the contract that you helped me wrap up today was one of the many good things that they did for the Ark. By which you mean they established the foundation you've been talking about. Yes. In order to care for children who had lost their parents before entering the Ark, this person used their own wealth and built this foundation. However, they wanted to prevent the children from taking things for granted and becoming wasteful. And they were concerned that the money would fall into the wrong hands, which would prevent the children from getting the support they needed. To this end, the foundation made a contract with me, and had the children send me letters every year recording the changes in the Ark, enabling you to step in if you saw that the funds were being misused. Precisely. This person you're talking about sounds like a really good person. They were. They devoted everything they had to making the world better, to making it good. Others may think differently, but that's what I believe. So to describe the Project AD, I would say it was one of several foundation stones that this person laid to build a good world. I hope you can think of it the same way for now. Part of the foundation of a good world, huh? Someday, I'm sure you'll learn the whole truth about this project. Right. Someday. Yes. I'm sure of it. Can I ask you one last thing? You can ask me more than one last thing. Could you tell me who is the person that we've been talking about? Of course I can. To put it in terms of your job, they are the boss, high up on the ladder. To put it in terms of the Ark in which we live, they are the Commander-in-Chief. Holy shit. So I think that's how we know someone very specific is involved with all this. Which again, adds more layers to this shit. There is so many layers to this. So many layers. It's like an onion.
Lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
There's just so many layers. The Commander-in-Chief? Yes. So the Commander-in-Chief really does exist? Honestly, I thought it might actually just be a title with no person behind it. It's quite natural that you would think that way. They are currently unable to meet with anyone. So that's why those letters said they couldn't come. Yes. That's also why they wrote so many letters in advance. And why I was the one to deliver them. I presume any other details about them are confidential? Correct. For the time being, what I can tell you is, at this very moment, while you and I are speaking, the Commander-in-Chief is continuing to sacrifice for the Ark. They're sacrificing for the Ark, huh? That's everything I'm able to tell you. Was that helpful at all? Yeah, it helped a lot. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? Not now. I think I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. They weren't easy questions, so I appreciate you answering them as best you could. Well then, do you mind if I ask you a thing as well, friend? You have a question for me? Yes. There's something I'm curious about as well. I'd like you to answer it honestly. What is that? In your opinion, do you think the Ark is becoming a better place? That wasn't what I was expecting you to ask. Oh, really? After spending the whole day walking around the Ark and hearing Sarah and Oliver's answers with all the stories of the past, I found myself wanting to know what you think. It's not quite there yet, but I do think it's becoming a better place. Honestly, I don't think it's moving in the right direction. It's not. Why do you think that? There are certainly many good people in the Ark. But as Sarah said, it's still full of discrimination, hatred, and selfishness. I've seen far too many people die because of it. No matter how hard good people try, they can't save everyone. That's true. That's why I think the people of the Ark need to recognize the state it's in and make an effort to move in a different direction. I see. I appreciate your answer. What about you? Me? Well, before I came to the Ark, I saw many people on the surface who lost their families due to war. Of friends, most people were sad. But today I got to see the Ark through the letters or television. Not through letters or television, but with my own eyes, and I got to see a lot of different people. People still suffer and grieve because of illness, accidents, and the loss of life, but there was also a child who cried over a lost teddy bear, and smiled again when it was found, and families who gathered together to shop and eat together, and everyone's just living their lives. I think the fact that people can now live ordinary lives is an indication that the world has already been moving in the right direction, and the reason people were able to reclaim a semblance of normality. Snow Crane looks at me. It's thanks to the sacrifice of good Nikkes and good people like you, friend. So I think everything will be alright, no matter what kind of place the Ark may be now. Good people will continue striving to create and maintain a good world, and the world will keep moving in a better direction. I also believe you will stand at the center of it all, because you're a really good person. Really not. You can see now that I only helped you because there were things I wanted to ask you. Oh, is that what was bothering you earlier? There. So Crane, she's our mother! She wouldn't act this way if she wasn't our fucking mother! Tell me. When you first took me to the train station, or when you comforted the child who lost their teddy bear, was it all because you wanted to ask about your past? Well... Also, who's to say a good person can't have their own motives? Having your own desires and hopes makes you a bad person? What matters is that you chose to do something with those feelings, how you act. I told you before. I got an itch on my leg. Nothing in this world is only natural. In the end, it all comes down to the choices we make. So I think you are a good person, friend. And I'm certain that the future you're working to create will become the good world that I dream of. Talk about pressure. Oh, I didn't mean to make you feel stressed. Not every choice I make will necessarily be for the sake of a better world. I'm only trying to protect what matters to me. Then how about this? I'll watch over you. Are you proposing we enter into a contract? No. We don't need to enter into any contracts or make any promises. I just want to observe. To see the world you create. That'll give me my answer, I think. About the direction the world you build will take, and whether it will be the good world that I dream of. Does that mean you won't be standing around anymore? You won't be able to observe from down there. I suppose that's true. Alright then, watch over me. But only after you've experienced the Ark for yourself. Not through letters or a TV screen. Once you've done that, let's talk again. We can discuss whether the world is becoming a better place. Are you worried that I've been underground for too long? See, you really are a good person, friend. You've grown up to be such a nice boy. So Crane strokes my cheek. I think I'm starting to get used to being treated like a child. And I don't like it. Alright, it's settled. I won't stand around anymore. I'll live here in the Ark and watch you with my own eyes. Snow Crane smiles brightly. Let's talk again someday, alright? Good world, the end. I'm wondering when Oswald comes into this, unless it's just because of the way that they were talking about it, being the person who was behind it all.
It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Either way, very good story. Next week, we get the conclusion, which will give us a lot more information. And a lot more information is what we need, because there is a lot of stuff. I'm looking forward to it, though. Looking forward to all of it.
Life was great, wasn't it?
Let's do 110 pull to see if we get lucky. And shmabalubu. Okay. I was joking.
Soldier EG.
I like how it's like, let's do 110 pull to see if we get lucky. Even if it's not her, it's going to be hilarious.
Please.
It's Elysian. I don't think she's Elysian. Nope, we got Rappy.
I'm counting on you, Commander.
I'll take that. I'll take a free Rappy. Ah, my head! It's broken again! You killed me! Oh, that was fucking hilarious. Get a fucking free Rappy. Oh, she's gonna go to +1 now. We'll save that for later. Accidental overspec. A massive accidental overspec. Alright, now that we're done with the good world, start the side story. I don't know how long this is going to take. So hopefully not too long. This story takes place after the Arc Guardian story event, and it's closely tied to Campaign Chapter 42. It may be difficult to understand the plot if you haven't experienced these prior stories. However, you can still play through this story without finishing the others. Ooh. Story time! Oh god, it's Mustang. Also, don't forget to vote for your favorite Nikke. Because, you know, they have the top 5 and we already know who they are, so there's really no point in voting for anybody else but those 5 Nikkes. He closes his eyes slowly, and memories of the past flicker across his mind, like a fast-moving film.
Pretty.
I'm off.
Very well.
That's
Go on,
Frisia?
then.
Oh,
And
right.
Oswald?
I'm going to be a little late today. I've got an important meeting, so I'll grab dinner on the way.
Wait.
Just go ahead and eat without me.
Wait, that's the adult Frisia? That was the little girl. Oh shit. Oh fuck. She's pretty. I have a bad feeling about this.
You've been out quite a lot lately.
Well, you know how it is. It's crunch time. Performance reviews are coming up, and that's when they decide who gets promoted. So, yeah, I've got to pull a few strings. Hey, what's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, now that I remember, didn't you say you were meeting someone today too?
Yes, I'm meeting a former colleague.
Oh, from Special Ops? Are you going back to being a hellhound?
Didn't we agree not to bring that up? It's not exactly the sort of past to joke about.
Just messing with you. But seriously, if anyone tells you to go back, don't. Promise me, okay?
Rest assured, I have no plans to return.
Good. It's peaceful now, so you don't need to do that anymore. Oh crap, I'm late. I gotta go. See you tonight!
All right, I'll see you this evening.
Frisia hurries out the front door. Oswald stays where he is, staring blankly at the closed door.
A time of peace. Huh.
Long time no see, Chief.
I'm no longer with Special Operations.
Still, I can't just call you Oswald.
Very well. Just call me whatever's easiest for you.
Wow, it's been ages since you hung up your boots.
Indeed. It has been quite some time.
Then why are you still strapped?
Is that obvious?
Quite actually.
Nope. It's perfectly hidden. Only folks in our line of work would notice.
It's a habit. I feel unsettled if it's not there.
I know what you mean. I'm the same. How's everything been with you?
I'm doing well. The work itself is quite rewarding in its own way.
Heard you're the training advisor over at Elysion now. Figures. I can't think of anyone better for the job than you.
They've been treating me very well, though the workload has been easing up a bit lately.
The man sitting across from Oswald gazes out of the cafe window. Outside, members of the Nikke Rights Committee walk down the street holding their picket signs high.
Yeah, makes sense. They're slowly replacing us with Nikkes. After all, the dangerous high-skill stuff isn't for us anymore.
Perhaps it's time you gave retirement some thought as well.
We can't really keep going even if we wanted to. After all, Special Ops is exactly the kind of work a Nikke is built for. Now that folks are retiring left and right, it's probably best to leave while the benefits are still good.
Yes, times are changing quickly. It might be wise to start looking for something you can take on immediately.
Sometimes, I really miss those days we're out on operations together, Chief.
Is that so?
Oswald brings the cup to his lips and takes a sip.
I don't miss it. I like how things are now.
You've really changed since I last saw you.
Oh, really?
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
Why'd you retire? You were the one who made sealing the Ark possible, and a big promotion was just around the corner. Sure, the Goddess Squad ran off at the last minute and caused a mess.
Oh,
It
so
wasn't on
that's what
you.
happened. The lies.
I'm sorry.
No, that's quite all right.
Anyway, I can't for the life of me figure out why you decided to retire.
I honestly didn't think I had it in me to take on that kind of work anymore.
Because of Frisia?
So you do know her name?
Everyone in Special Ops knows that name. And I'd bet it's the same even in the central government. I mean, Hellhound Oswald himself, sorry, the Chief of Special Operations, had adopted a little girl? That was a shock to say the least. What made you decide to do that?
I'm afraid I don't know. I really don't.
So, are you happy now?
Oswald reaches for the coffee cup on the table. It's empty, but he lifts it anyway, bringing it to his lips almost absent-mindedly.
Yes. I think I am.
Glad to hear it.
In silence, they watch the city street stretch out beyond the glass. So meticulously built that you'd never know it's underground, and humanity's last refuge. Their eyes drift to the Ark, looming like a silent sentinel. Suddenly, the calm shatters. Outside, a group of Nikkephobes, I don't know how to say that, shouts and footsteps echo and a brief scuffle ignites.
Just keeps getting worse. They push the blame for the surface reclamation war on the Nikkes, turn citizens against each other, and quietly step out of the spotlight. The central government hasn't changed one bit. They're always looking for a scapegoat, but I never thought they'd throw the Nikkes under the bus too. Dragging the Goddess of Victory down and calling them the reason we lost? Honestly, it makes me sick.
I'd advise against making remarks like that.
Now I get what you meant when you said you couldn't keep doing this. Back then, I honestly believed that no matter how dirty the work, it was necessary to protect humanity. We were getting torn apart, literally, by those insane raptures. But that's not the case anymore. The surface hasn't been our problem for a long time. It hasn't even been that long since we came down to the Ark, and already things have come to this. All I can do is sit in my room and watch them tear down the very ones we used to look up to, just to save themselves. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
Ah, I see. So that's why you asked to meet today.
Yeah, I've been thinking about retirement too. We've never really been the type to do ordinary work, right? That's why I've been curious about what life after retirement looks like for you. I guess I was hoping for a little reassurance. Or maybe just a bit of hope.
What do you think?
You know, I think it's time I retire. Seeing you doing well gives me some peace of mind. That's why I'm done serving a place like this. Up on the surface, I was blinded by grand ideals. But down here, I finally see things clearly.
I see. I wish you every success.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Once again, they watch the chaos beyond the glass. In silence, the minor scuffle escalates quickly, spiraling out of control. The central government intervenes, deploying tear gas. Both the Nikke phobes and Nikke rights committee scatter in panic. Through the crowd scrambling to get away, Oswald catches sight of a very familiar face.
What's wrong? You don't look so good all of a sudden.
I'm fine.
Okay, seems things have quieted down. Shall we get going?
All right.
So he sees somebody that he didn't
It was
like.
great seeing you.
Yes. I did enjoy it as well.
Wow. You've really changed a lot.
Oswald sits on the sofa, staring into the darkness. He doesn't close his eyes the moment he does. He hears the reproachful voice of his heroes. Memories come unbidden. Of the times he betrayed the very people he once admired. He tries to tell himself he had no other choice, but the comfort never lasts. After all, the truth remains unchanged. He had abandoned them on the surface. He had turned his back on his heroes. There was a time when that self-loathing consumed him, when he couldn't escape it. He thought about ending everything dozens of even hundreds of times. But every time...
I'm home.
Ah.
Hey, what are you doing sitting in the dark?
The light comes on, and Oswald winces against the sudden glare.
Are you okay, mister? Did you get into a fight with the person you met today?
But every single time, he is saved by a girl with no ties to him, who looks him straight into the eye and asks if he's alright.
Mister?
Frisia,
Yeah? What's up?
I know you've been working with the Nikke Rights Committee. Don't. Just don't.
Why not, mister?
It's too dangerous.
There's nothing wrong with doing the right thing. How can I just stand by when people say the Nikkes are the reason we lost the surface reclamation war?
So all that talk about getting promoted wasn't about your job after all.
Yeah. I'm getting promoted to team leader.
So, what's your goal?
I want to make everyone look up to the Nikkes once more.
How do you plan on doing that?
I'm not sure. But I can't just stand around doing nothing.
Frisia, the Ark has no need for heroes. There must be none. Otherwise, they'll only be dragged down in the end.
Oh shit.
What you're doing now
Epic
is
foreshadowing.
It's downright dangerous.
I don't see it that way. More and more people are joining us, and one day everyone will see that the Nikkes aren't a symbol of defeat. They're the goddesses of victory.
Don't do it.
Oh, come on. You loved the Nikkes, didn't you? And the goddess squad too.
Not anymore.
Frisia gestures towards a pair of leather gloves inside of an acrylic case atop the living room display cabinet. Red Hood's signature is scrawled crookedly across the leather.
What are you even talking about? You keep them on display, clean the case every day, and always end up smiling whenever you look at them.
Fucking call it out!
That lie doesn't make sense at all. So why are you doing this?
There's nothing more painful than seeing someone you've long admired brought down.
Exactly. That's why we're going to stop it.
You can't stop it. The top brass won't allow it.
I know. The central government needs a scapegoat, and I get why they're letting those Nikke phobes run wild.
That's how you say
Are
it.
we just supposed to stand by and watch the Nikkes who risked their lives for us get treated like this?
I wish we could do more. But for now, we can only stand by.
Now that I'm a team leader, I can do so much more. And the committee gets to decide what it wants to take on.
You're looking at having a choice a bit too optimistically, aren't you?
Oh, am I?
I already told you. Don't do that.
I'm doing it anyway.
Frisia,
I'm crashing at a friend's tonight.
Frisia opens the door and walks out. Oswald stares after her, stunned in silence. 3 days later, Oswald watches the news, then bolts from the room. As he runs, his hand slips inside his coat, checking the chest holster. The handgun is snug exactly where it should be. He arrives at the scene. The authorities try to stop him, but he brushes past them effortlessly. It's over. The plaza is a wasteland. Shattered furniture and broken equipment lie scattered everywhere. And lifeless bodies are strewn across the ground. Oswald scans the faces quickly. Relief washes over him when he finds that she's not among them. He exhales and his phone rings. Oswald heads straight to the hospital, where he finds Frisia lying in her bed, eyes staring blankly at the ceiling. Fuck! Fuck! This is worse than what we thought it was going to be! Jesus Christ!
Nikke-phobic activists disrupted the speech and tried to force their way onto the stage. Your daughter got caught in the scuffle and fell near the edge of the stairs, breaking her neck and severing her nerves. She is conscious.
Jesus
Cannot
Christ!
speak or move.
Oswald listens quietly to the police officer's dry, emotionless explanation. Like, this is worse. This young girl we grew up with in these last couple of fucking things. God! So now we know who Pretty is. It's very obvious what's going to happen next. His eyes meet Frisia's, but he can't hold her gaze and looks away.
It appears your daughter previously signed a consent form for posthumous Nikke conversion. In special cases like this, conversion can be done even while she's still alive. But the decision rests with the legal guardian.
Is there any chance of recovery?
According to the doctor, there's no chance of recovery. They say miraculous recoveries do happen, but outside of that, improvement is impossible. I see you've held a senior position in the central government for quite some time. That gives her a significant advantage during the conversion process. You'd also be able to choose the manufacturer. If she's not going to be a mass-produced unit, you can even choose which squad she'll be assigned to. How would you like to proceed?
I'll need some time to think this through.
Understood. How long should we wait?
Jesus
I'll
Christ.
contact you directly.
Noted. Please be aware that we can't be reached by phone on the weekends.
Got it.
The police officer steps out of the hospital room, leaving behind only the beeps and whirs of machines.
Frisia, do you want to become a Nikke?
Frisia blinks. Silence hangs in the air. After staring at Frisia for a long while, Oswald finally speaks.
I don't want that. I can't bear the thought of you forgetting me. So, promise me you won't forget me.
Frisia blinks, tears streaming down her cheeks.
All right. Until next time.
Frisia blinks, and Oswald reaches for his phone. Holy shit, this Mustang's weird!
VIPs of the hour, mes amis. Enjoying yourselves. Oui.
Okay, we gotta address this. Holy shit, this is a different Mustang. We knew that the older Mustang was definitely different, but holy shit. This doesn't look anything like the Mustang we know. Outside of, you know, the face. Even his, like, the way he addresses people. He is gangsta. Soft murmurs ripple through the audience.
Ooh la la. Barely a whisper. Tell me, did les spectacles tickle your fancy, Michelle?
I really hope it's the same voice actor, because if it is, Jesus Christ, he's got range. The audience erupts in cheers.
Et voila. Today's extravaganza draws to a close. Take care on your way home, Michelle.
People are filling out their footsteps, fading into silence. Mustang watches until the last audience member disappears, then makes his way backstage. Sapphire hands him a drink. He sips casually, then flings the remainder across their face.
Get the sweetness right. I won't repeat myself.
Jesus Christ! This Mustang is brutal! And sinks into an extravagant single-seat sofa that looks completely out of place. A handful of staff rush to his side, touching up his makeup, spritzing perfume, and fixing his...
Genius handled the lighting today.
That'd be Richard.
Fire him.
Holy shit, another generic male NPC with eyes.
How'd something like that even make it into the Ark?
The setup's exactly the same as always.
Do you have any idea how blinding those things were today?
Richard has been with us for 3 years, and this is his first mistake.
Fire him. Now.
Jesus Christ, this Mustang's brutal.
Understood.
And what's with the audience tonight? So lukewarm. Pathetic. Every last one of them.
You can see why Mustang had a change of heart. He was a dick.
This is the thanks I get?
I'll look into it.
Who's in charge of marketing? Bring them to me.
He's just stepped out to the restroom for a moment.
Didn't I say to wait here until the show's over? Am I a joke to you?
He's been unwell with gastroenteritis for the past few days. I was worried it might get worse if left unattended, so I sent him to the restroom.
And just who do you think you are? Who gave you the right to run the show while I'm away?
That's
I don't
not
think
the
it's the
case.
same voice actor, but if it is, again, holy shit.
Not a single thing meets my standards. And it's sweltering in here. AC, now!
Right away.
So, how are the ratings today?
4.1%.
Unfreaking believable. Wasn't it 7% just last week?
Indeed it was.
And 12% the week before that?
Correct.
Why the hell are the ratings still dropping?
Our survey shows that the biggest criticism is a lack of novelty.
Wham! Mustang kicks Hansen squarely in the shin without even standing up.
Do you think that's what I asked for? I told you to come up with solutions, countermeasures. And here I am parading on stage like some miserable clown, blowing kisses for everyone to see. And you, what exactly have you been doing? Hey, Hansen. Answer me, Director Hansen.
Ooh. He kicks Hansen in the shin again.
I believe the main reason is the lack of new faces. The Nikke celebrity project we had invested so much time and effort into was practically cancelled. At this point, there's no way for a Nikke celebrity to make an appearance.
It's all thanks to them royally screwing up that damn surface reclamation war.
That seems to be the main reason. Public opinion of Nikke's in the Ark has grown highly hostile. So it's an inopportune time for a Nikke celebrity to step into the spotlight.
Hansen, do you have any idea how much I poured into the pockets of those big shots when the Ark was built?
I'm not sure.
So Mustang has been there before the Ark.
A whole damn lot. More than you could even dream of. And I kissed every ass I had to, all while spouting some crap about the good of humanity, just to get my hands on Nikke manufacturing tech. Why, you ask? To secure the monopoly on Nikke entertainment inside the Ark. Nikkes that don't age, that obey if you fry their brains a little.
Yeah, this Mustang is evil as shit. Like, we heard he was bad from Velvet.
Licked their boobs.
Jesus Christ, this Mustang is like a complete coin flip.
Then I lured in those pretty-faced, vain, empty-headed Nikkes and molded them into stars. All that was left was the debut. One shot, guaranteed hit. If everything had gone according to plan, I'd have ruled the big three. And literally become the god of the Ark. But then, those idiots botched the surface reclamation war. So tell me, Hansen, what do you do in a situation like that?
I'll make sure to calm the Nikkes and prepare for the next reclamation war.
Yes, that's exactly it. Those fools couldn't stomach even a single scratch on their reputations, so they threw the Nikkes under the bus. And of course, they had the nerve to officially declare that we lost due to the Nikkes' incompetence. Pathetic!
They didn't quite put it that way.
That's basically what they were saying. The Nikkes didn't live up to expectations. So it's not our problem. Go sort them out yourselves. They won't die, they won't break. So have at it. Yeah, I get it. They had to clean up their mess. Fine. But they destroyed my business. The one I poured years into. And damn that war. Why start a fight you can't even win?
I don't know. Why would you start a fight you can't win?
Absolutely finished. There's nothing left for us. Nothing. Hansen, fix this. Now.
I'll do my best.
I don't care how you do it, just get it done.
Yes, I understand.
My car?
It's waiting outside.
I'm heading to Ephialtes. Don't even think about looking for me.
It seems you've been going there quite often lately.
How else am I supposed to blow off my steam, huh? I'm leaving. Hey, give me a change of clothes.
Mustang gets to his feet and strides out of the monitor room. Hansen lets out a deep sigh.
Always working yourself to the bone, huh?
It's Mrs. Miss, holy shit.
Since you know how hard I've been working, a little help would have been appreciated.
How exactly am I supposed to help? That person's a nightmare to deal with.
As I see it, you aren't exactly easy to handle either.
Thanks for the compliment. I almost feel rejuvenated. Shall we take this outside?
Why are you acting like that? You're scaring me.
It's important. Look at this.
Mrs. Miss hands Hansen a document.
So, she's hoping to become a Nikke. She can't move on her own?
Yeah, she'd already worked her way up to team leader at the Nikke Rights Committee. When the Nikke phobes attacked her, completely severed her nerves, poor thing.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do with her?
Let's bring her in.
Pardon?
A woman who died tragically while campaigning for Nikke rights. Reborn as a Nikke, she's back to fight for the goddesses of victory in her own way. Quite the picture, huh?
Are you suggesting we bring her into the entertainment industry?
That I do.
We don't even know what kind of talent she has.
At this point, her story is her talent. If we play our cards right, it could flip everything in our favor.
I suppose that may be true.
We're doing this then?
Yes,
Hmm.
I'd appreciate it.
You think with Oswald there, he would have gotten a choice for it.
Mister.
Yes, it's me.
I'm so glad I remember everything.
Oh, so she's a Nikke
Yeah.
now.
That's a relief.
So, where was I made?
Tetraline.
Tetraline? Why there of all places?
They said the chances of memory retention would be highest there.
Oh. Yeah, I think that was a great choice.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing great. Everything feels totally normal. Like I'm still a human. It's crazy to think that not long ago, I couldn't do anything and was just lying there.
That won't happen again.
Yeah, looks like I don't have to worry about breaking my neck anymore.
That's
Should've
still
done
worse
ages
to say
ago.
that.
Frisia, that's enough.
I've come this far, so I can't stop now, can I?
Nikkes are managed by the Big Three, but they answer to the central government. There's no way the government would allow their rights to expand. From the government's perspective, the Nikke phobes are useful.
So you think it's okay to just let it be?
There's no helping it.
Huh. I don't think so. Now that I'm a Nikke, there's so much more I can do. I'll make it happen, no matter what.
Bzzzt.
Sorry, I'll be right back. I need to take this call.
Sure, go ahead.
Bzzzt.
Secure line. Oswald speaking.
Chief, I heard your daughter became a Nikke. Does she still have her memories?
Yes, her memories are intact.
Thank goodness. And since she's your daughter, I took a quick look at the data just to make sure everything looked normal. Frisia, she's born to do this.
Born to do what? I'm not sure I follow.
Her combat skills are no joke. If I had to exaggerate a bit, that's Lilyweiss for you.
The fuck?
Of course, she's not quite at Lilyweiss's level.
Okay, I was about to
She's
say.
close. Honestly, there's nothing stopping her from becoming the next Lilyweiss.
The fuck, man? They're hitting us with, like, multiple lore drops.
You still there?
I have a favor to ask.
Oh, yes. Go on.
Could I ask you to alter the data?
Oh.
At this stage, becoming the next Lilyweiss wouldn't do any good. She'd just be used as propaganda by the central government.
That is also true.
More people would end up dying pointlessly on the surface. And one person alone can't change anything.
But Chief, the mere fact that there's a successor to Lilyweiss at this point.
Please, I'm asking for your help. I can't let my daughter be sent to the front lines.
Pulling the father-daughter card on me, huh? That's a low blow.
I apologize.
All right, leave it to me. I'll make her look like just another ordinary Nikke.
Would that be possible?
Nothing we haven't handled before. Piece of cake. Good thing Enix's tied up with managing the Ark right now. If everything goes according to plan, we should be able to monitor all sectors by next year.
Right on time. I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Sure thing. Guess I'll have to put retirement on hold for a while.
Thank you.
So much lore drops that she's... Frisia
Mister,
has the chance to become the next Lilyweiss.
still not done?
But we know who she's going to become,
Why?
which makes it even worse.
Tetra just called. They want me to swing by the office. Apparently they've got something to tell me.
Tetra?
Yeah. I asked if my guardian could come too, and they said yes. Let's go together.
What's going on? Why Tetra?
Why even ask? It's obvious, isn't it? Tetra's in the entertainment business after all. They probably saw me and decided to scout me on the spot.
I don't think that's
I love
the
her
case.
and I hate what's going to happen.
Say what?
They've built this character up as this little girl we grew to love. This little tiny girl we grew to love. And they're going to do the most unspeakable... They've done the most unspeakable things! Holy shit! I was not expecting that! I was not expecting to see Anise wear... God damn those thighs. Anise stares intently at her desk. Every inch is scrawled with scribbles so crude she can barely bring herself to read them. She grabs a wet wipe from her bag and tries to clean them, but they won't budge.
Permanent marker, huh?
Anise scans the classroom. There's chatter here, soft snores there, and music spilling from headphones, pages turning, and through it all, she knows that they're all watching her.
Who the heck did this? Huh?
She gets no reaction at all, as though she's not in the room.
Oi! Who the hell did this?
You hear her say oi. Still no reaction. Anise strides up to a girl talking with her friends. The girl desperately tries to ignore her, but Anise leans in their faces just inches apart.
Hey, sorry to cut in, but do you know who messed with my desk?
I don't know, comes to the predictable reply. Meanwhile, Anise stares at her without blinking.
Was it you?
Watching the girl vehemently deny it, Anise furrows her brows in frustration as she straightens and shouts at the
I don't
class.
even care who did this. Just tell me why. Huh? What the hell? If you're gonna screw with me, the least you can do is give me a reason.
The classroom becomes so quiet that you can hear a pin drop.
Seriously, this is driving me nuts. And it's not even the first time.
Anise sits at her desk and pulls out another wet wipe. She scrubs furiously, and the scribbles start to come off, little by little. The red writing comes off far more easily than the rest. She stares at the red stains left on the wipe, then she shoots at her feet. Without warning, she clamps a hand around the back of the girl's neck in the front row.
Hey, Class Prez! You're supposed to set the example. So, care to explain why you pulled a stunt like that? And don't act like it's your first time either. It wasn't me. Weren't you bragging about the new lipstick just the other day? The color's hard to miss. Thought you said it was expensive, but here you are using it to scribble. Must be nice having money to burn.
Anise clamps down harder on the nape of the girl's neck.
I wasn't the only one.
But you're in on this too! Come on, Class Prez, step up and take the hit for the whole class!
Jesus Christ. She is a demon. Class President rips herself away from Anise's grip, rubbing her neck as she glares icily.
You want to know why? You're a nobody, yet you strut around like you're all that. That's why.
That's a dumb
What
reason.
the hell are you talking about?
You're an orphan. You only got in here on some scholarship. You've got absolutely nothing. So why do you strut around like you're in charge? I'm the leader. I'm the class president, not you.
Oh, I get it now. You're from some perfect family, so you get to be class president. And me? No parents, scraping by on government handouts. And suddenly, I'm a threat to your precious spot. That pisses you off, so you pull this kind of crap, right?
Please, know your place. Just because everyone humors you, doesn't mean they actually like you.
The classroom door slides open, and the teacher enters.
What are you doing?
Nothing at all.
Sit. Class is starting.
The class president glances at the teacher and quickly returns to her seat. The teacher eyes Anise for a moment before walking toward the podium. Anise lunges at the class president.
Hey, I'm not done with you yet! Teacher! Teacher!
How many times is this now?
Dunno. Can't remember.
Stop causing trouble.
She's the one who started
We
it
love
first.
our Anise.
I didn't do a
She's so
single
evil.
thing.
I'm not saying she's in the right. But things like this don't just happen for no reason. It might help if you take a hard look at yourself.
Are you for real right now?
What?
Whoops. My bad. That came out wrong. I just meant it's a shame you're only bringing it up now. But hey, teacher, I've thought it over, and honestly, I don't see a single thing I did wrong.
You were the cheer captain at the recent sports festival, weren't you?
Yeah?
You volunteered?
Yup.
Why?
Obviously, I'm the best at it. I can plan the moves, lead the team, and have a pretty decent personality to boot.
And the others agreed?
How else would I become the captain?
Why didn't you just let the class president have it? You know how it is, Anise. The class president...
Gets their way.
Her parents throw money at the school and she's just as dumb and selfish as you'd expect.
So you know, Guess that explains it then.
Isn't that way too blunt for teaching a kid how messed up the Ark really is?
You think this only started when you came to the Ark? No. It's a culture with its own history and traditions.
Fucked up history and traditions, but still.
Alright, Anise. Since we're talking about it, I'll be blunt. You were abandoned at birth and bounced from one facility to the next. Then, by some stroke of luck, you get picked for the chairman's so-called charity program. Special admission for the underprivileged, just to look good in the papers. And now, you've got things you never had before. Free housing, free meals, free education. So why isn't that enough? Why do you keep asking for more?
Wow, teacher. That's a hell of a way to talk to a student. You sure that's allowed?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And honestly, this is fine for you. So, your answer?
Do I really have to be honest?
I've been honest with you, haven't I?
Jesus Christ. This teacher's fucked up.
I just want people to like me. I've never really known that feeling. But here at school... Damn it, I'm tearing up.
Here, some tissue.
When I got to school, the kids actually talked to me and hung out with me. It felt amazing, so I pushed myself even harder to get along with everyone. I thought that if I worked hard and did well, maybe they'd like me for it.
You're lonely, aren't you?
Yeah, always.
Why don't you just quit school?
Wow, you really don't hold back, do you?
This teacher's
You're
terrible.
not going to get what you want here. The class president will keep pushing you around. And all outside activities, even part-time jobs are off limits, so you're just stuck here. At this point, you might as well quit and do what you actually want. You're living your life well because you work hard and fight for what you want. Honestly, that's impressive. But not here. Here, you'll get completely crushed, and all your effort will count for nothing. The memories you make in school, they'll stick with you for the rest of your life. So quit. Transferring would be tough, with your special admission and all. Still, wherever you end up in the world, I'm sure you'll manage just fine.
Come on, teacher. Give me a hand, will ya?
No, you know how it works. I've got bills to pay, and the chairman's the one paying me. Think it over. Now go back to class.
Teacher!
There's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Thanks for apologizing anyway.
Anise steps out of the teacher's room. She pushes open the classroom door and steps inside. The lesson is in full swing. The teacher talks, students scribble and whisper, but no one so much as glances at her. Anise makes her way to her desk that's even more cluttered than before, and drops into her seat. After a while, she leans forward and rests her head on the desk, awake but motionless. The lesson continues. The final bell rings, signaling the end of the day. Murmurs ripple across the room, but Anise sits there unmoving. Gradually, the classroom grows quiet as time passes. After a long while, Anise lifts herself from the desk. The classroom is dark and empty as a loaded silence. She packs her bag and heads back to the dorm. All of her roommates' things are gone, but Anise just collapses onto the bed. Voices drift in from all around, but none of them are for her. She closes her eyes and lets her memories surface. The thank you letter she wrote to a facility administrator, left unopened in the trash. The time she asked a well-dressed peer to play, only to be slapped by their parent, splashed with something. A friend she made who was adopted and gone before she could say goodbye. Meeting that friend years later and greeting them warmly, only to be met with an awkward, uncomfortable smile. Dancing wildly on a stage, desperate for attention. At first, the laughter she got was intoxicating, until she realized it was mocking and cried for days afterward. A volunteer who hugged her tightly with tears in their eyes told her to take care when she left the second facility. Unable to forget the volunteer, she looked everywhere, but all that remained was their cold, digital gravestone. The moment she tracked down the volunteer's daughter and begged her for a hug, clinging as if her life depended on it. At that moment, Anise is certain. She must have been broken somewhere along the way, so desperate for love. Anise opens her eyes. The first day of school, someone approaching her with a friendly smile, giving her courage when she had been timid and withdrawn. Eating together, walking home together, talking endlessly. The expectant look when she volunteered to be cheer captain. Practicing, laughing, and celebrating when they succeeded. Feeling unmistakably that everyone liked her, at that moment Anise is more certain than ever. She isn't broken. She's better than ever imagined. That's why she doesn't want to let this slip away. Even if it's just fleeting, not even half a year, it's a time when she can finally like herself. Anise closes her eyes again.
Okay. I can go back. Yeah.
The next day.
Hey, good morning.
There's no response. No one even glances at her
They
way.
finally finished the construction by the school gate. Gotta admit, it looks really nice.
The room remains silent. No one even looks at her.
Hey, anyone got a clue what we're having for lunch?
She gets no reply. No one meets her eyes.
I finished all the homework. Wanna go over the answers with me?
No one answers or even glances in her direction. Just pull out the bat already and beat him. Anise makes her way to her desk. It's still a mess, with things scattered everywhere. Amid it all, a single chrysanthemum blooms. Anise feels a sudden urge to grab the vase and smash it on the class president's head, but she holds herself back. She sets the vase in the corner of the desk, pulls a book from her bag, and begins studying. Her eyes sting and her vision blurs, but she fights back the tears. That day, she doesn't utter a single word until she returns to the dorm and crawls into bed.
Oh, that was easy.
That was not easy! This is a lot. This is depression. I don't want to feel depression. I feel that naturally every day. Why do you hurt me, game? Why? They're just hitting us with the feels, man.
Me? A celebrity? Really?
Yes, that's correct. Tetraline would like to formally invite you to debut with us.
Freesia pokes Oswald on the side.
I told you.
May I ask why? I can't make sense of debuting a Nikke as a celebrity at this point. And there must be a reason you chose Freesia, given that she's never shown any interest in the entertainment industry.
She's got talent. Once she debuts, she'll shoot straight to stardom. I'll stake my reputation on it.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You think I'd lie?
Yes.
Yes, there's nothing backing that claim.
I hate to
I
brag,
love Oswald.
but I'm a very successful producer. When it comes to spotting
We
content,
love
no
Oswald.
one even comes close.
Where did you get information on Frisia? You shouldn't have had any contact with her.
Every Nikke application goes through me. After all, we are a Nikke manufacturing company.
Tetraline hasn't been doing well lately. So you intend to make Frisia a symbol for advancing Nikke rights to gain support? By my calculation, the Nikke phobes make up half the Ark's population. And you intend to win over the other half by turning her into a celebrity.
You work in this industry, don't you?
I suppose you could say that.
You're right.
Hansen.
As you said, Tetraline's situation is indeed far from ideal. Following the failure of the Surface Reclamation War, hostility toward the Nikkes has spread throughout the Ark. As a result, Tetraline, which had been preparing a major entertainment project centered on the Nikkes, is now taking a direct hit. That's precisely why we need your daughter.
So you're hoping to turn things around by putting a Nikke with a story in the spotlight.
I
God.
won't deny that.
Oswald is smart as shit.
But that's not the whole story. The current situation is wrong. Nikkes should be celebrated as the goddesses of victory, not treated with scorn. I was only a child when the Rapture invasion occurred. I was powerless then. But I remember watching them fight for us on television. When I didn't know any better, I thought they were simply impressive. Once I learned the truth, I realized how noble their choices truly were. And now, those very Nikkes are being made scapegoats, persecuted for circumstances beyond their control. The central government's neglect has left even their supporters unable to speak openly. This is wrong. It should never have been allowed to happen. Your daughter's story is a compelling one. Someone who died fighting for Nikke rights, was reborn as a Nikke, and now chooses to fight again. With Tetraline's unparalleled character branding and promotional power, we can spread that story throughout the Ark. I want those who fight for Nikke rights to be able to speak freely and with confidence. I may be overstepping, but you seem well versed in this field. I believe you understand exactly what I mean. Please forgive me for speaking of such a tragic death in this way. But this is a rare opportunity.
Does she really need to be a celebrity?
I trust you know there's nothing that can shape public opinion quite like celebrities. I'm asking you to give the Nikkes hope. The Ark needs it now more than ever.
Oswald looks at Frisia, whose eyes are sparkling like fire. Deep down, he knows that there is no stopping this.
So let me get this straight. I'm going to be a celebrity and fight for Nikke rights, right?
To sum it up, yes. But we won't do it out in the open. Everything we do is under the radar. That's the kind of thing we excel at.
Mister?
Oswald stares intently at Hansen.
I have one condition.
Sure, I'll do everything I can to accommodate it.
Hansen, stay by Frisia's side as her manager. And keep a close eye on everything she does.
You do realize he's a board member at Tetra, right? He's not going to waste his time playing some celebrity's manager.
Yes, I understand.
Hansen?
It's all right. That was my plan from the start.
And one more thing. Under no circumstances are you to send her to the other side.
The other side? I'm afraid I don't follow.
Do you want me to go into the details of what really goes on behind closed doors at Tetra?
hell is this guy?
Make no mistake.
Oh, God, I love
This
him.
is a warning, not a request.
Understood. I'll keep that in mind.
Oswald is the other
It's a
Anderson.
pleasure. I look forward to working with you.
So Oswald knows the shit.
Let's do our best together.
Yes, I look forward to working with you.
I'm Frisia.
Hansen.
Their hands meet in a firm shake. Oswald's eyes linger on Frisia's, not in the way that she looks at Hansen. Once again, he is certain that this cannot be stopped.
We start tomorrow. The goal is a debut in 6 months. It's going to be tough, so you'd better be ready.
God, I'm enjoying this. This is so much backstory. Oswald finishes work and makes his way home. He prepares dinner and watches the news. The front door swings open and Frisia stumbles in, utterly exhausted. They share a meal and talk about her training, the house humming with the gentle rhythm of her everyday life. Frisia drifts off to sleep and Oswald turns his attention to the work waiting for him tomorrow. He's completely settled into his rhythm, this quiet, repetitive repetition of days. If life could flow like this forever, he thinks that there would be nothing left to wish for. But a week later, Frisia steps into a new world. That night, Oswald lies awake, wondering what he can do for her. For nearly half a year, Anise has not uttered a single word. The scribbles on her desk have mostly worn away. The chrysanthemum that sat in the vase is gone. Everyone ignores her completely. She tries to get angry. She tries to plead. Nothing changes. Even the teachers stop responding. There's no one to reach out to. Anise has no one. On weekends, she lies alone in her dorm room all day. Still, she goes to school, clinging to the tiniest hope that maybe, just maybe, someone will speak to her tomorrow. Every time that hope crumbles, eventually she gives up. She says nothing. She expects nothing. One day, after everyone leaves and the classroom grows dim and silent, Anise stares blankly into space. And for the first time in months, she speaks.
Why am I even still alive?
Oh
So
shit.
that was easy.
Stop giving me emotional damage! I didn't want this right now! I wasn't expecting this! Anise sits on the rooftop railing, staring blankly at the sky above. She pulls out her phone and scrolls through her recent messages. Hey, I have a question about something from a class today. She tries to sound casual, but the message remains unread. Her outgoing calls go unanswered, one after another, and not a single incoming call has come through. For a moment, she wonders if she's forgotten how to speak at all. Her voice comes out just fine. The absurdity of it all makes her lower her head and let out a small, shaky laugh. Soon, the laugh turns into sobs. Tears stream down, soaking her pants. She wants to be loved, really loved, in a way she's never known.
I wish I hadn't known. I shouldn't have let them get to me.
Anise makes one last phone call to her teacher, and goes unanswered. She pushes herself up, bouncing on the narrow railway. And then she closes her eyes. One step. Jesus Christ, Nikke! Music blasts through the arc loud enough to shake the air. It's bright and upbeat, and over it, a woman's voice rises.
Song?
It's a pop song. A light, pleasant melody with lyrics carried by a pretty voice. Without even realizing it, Anise finds herself drawn to the music. She knows it. The song was not written for her, and yet it fills the air, calling out to her to keep going. It tells her that she is worthy of love, that she can get through anything life throws at her, and that one day she will look back on these moments and laugh. It cheers her on and wraps her in comfort. It breathes courage into her. It restores her sense of self-worth. You must live. You have to live and taste the happiness life has to offer. The lyrics ride the melody, gently nudging Anise away from the railing. The song ends, but she doesn't move from that spot until morning comes. Tears streak down her face, Encouragement and support fill her heart with warmth. Anise whispers to herself, as if making a vow.
I gotta live. I gotta fight through this.
Wonderful. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. You actually went and did it, huh?
Thank you.
And the ratings?
The ratings came in at 41%.
Ha! Well done. You make me proud.
Thank you.
You kept coming to me for money, so I had to wonder what nonsense you were cooking up. And this is it, huh? Her debut went off without a hitch. Bet it cost a fortune to stream it live across the whole arc.
Well, it wasn't exactly cheap.
If you need more, just say the word. I'll pour it in without hesitation. You've done a fine job shaping her image. A Nikke who takes the stage for the others. Couldn't have timed it better. So, what's next?
We're currently working on it.
Throw her into the spotlight. Every interview, every talk show, every damn variety program. I want her everywhere. Push her to the limit. She's scrap metal anyway. She won't tire. Make sure everyone on the Ark knows her name. So, where is it exactly?
What do you mean?
That singing rust bucket. What's it called again?
Oh,
Her
shit.
stage name is Pretty.
Right.
This Mustang is definitely not
Where'd
the
she
Mustang we
vanish
know
to?
of.
She went home.
Get her in here. It's time to celebrate. Have her start pouring the drinks.
I'm afraid that won't be possible under her contract.
A contract? What kind of crap is that?
One of the contract terms specifies that she must rest at home.
Screw your contracts. You actually went along with this bullshit?
Her guardian was stubborn and flat out refused to give his consent. What were we supposed to do?
And who exactly is the Guardian?
I'll send the materials over later.
All right. Let's just see how cocky this Guardian thinks he is. Here's the plan. For the next week, I want every movement recorded. The rust buckets, the Nikke phobes, the opposition. Don't miss a single thing. I'll deal with the central government myself. If we play this right, we can turn it into something much bigger.
What exactly are you planning to do?
Just corporate whitewashing.
Pardon?
That's enough. Bring the drinks. And those scrap metals prepping for their debut, call them all over here. Tonight, we're gonna have some real fun.
So this is really interesting. Holy shit! She's hot! Sorry. But this is really interesting to see just how fucked up Mustang's view of Nikke's are. Mustang's view of Nikke's is basically what Missilus is. It's... holy shit. The contrast between Mustang now and before is just downright dastardly. The fact that he is this person who we've seen that actually loves Nikke's to the point where he cares about them so much, to now seeing his old time that we've heard about before, to finally seeing old Mustang, is just downright diabolical how different he is. It actually shows character growth. Also, Frishy as Pretty, I was not expecting that.
Did you see that, mister?
Yes, I did.
So, what'd you think?
Oh, we got a
You
lot
did
of bots
great.
coming in now.
You looked lovely, and you handled yourself really well.
Do these clothes suit me?
They do. Still, you might want to change into something more appropriate for a meal.
I know, but I really wanted you to see it. But, mister, if I dance and sing, will it really make things better for the Nikkes? Can I really give them hope?
If that's what you believe, then that's how it will be.
Okay. I'll go along with that.
Well, that was easy.
Stop making it that was easy. It's not easy. It's gonna be heartbreaking. We know what's going to happen to her. Time moves on. Pretty, the first celebrity Nikke, takes the arc by storm with her debut song, Pretty Star. Her gripping backstory propels her to stardom almost overnight, and Tetraline's relentless promotion only makes her fame soar higher. Curious about how Pretty came to be, fans begin questioning whether the Nikke rights are really being respected. With that, the Goddess Fall incident is thrust back into the public eye, reshaping how everyone sees Nikkes. Riding the momentum of Pretty's rise, the Nikke Rights Committee grows in power, while the Nikke phobes become bolder and more extreme in their actions. Around this time, Mustang, CEO of Tetraline, makes a major announcement.
At Tetraline, we actively defend the rights of every Nikke. They are not mere heartless weapons.
To know that he's saying this, and know that we currently know that he is saying this with the most bullshit excuse, is that he doesn't care about them. That's what's fucked up.
No, they are comrades, liés to march forward with us. En avant, with Nikke.
Riding the wave of Pretty's popularity, Tetraline launches with the Nikke campaign. They hand full control to the Nikke Rights Committee, taking a step back to sponsor it while solidifying their own corporate identity. Infrastructure and support systems for Nikkes are built, and those facing persecution receive active care. Hostility toward the Nikke phobes is no longer hidden. From that day on, Pretty becomes the public face of the Nikke Rights Committee. And with Nikke campaign spreading across the arc like wildfire, of course it doesn't come without consequences.
Mustang, have you completely lost it? What do you think you're doing?
What?
The central government isn't just going to sit back and watch. One of the big three openly picking a fight with the Nikke phobes? What do you think that'll accomplish? They need the Nikke phobes, since it's the perfect tool for covering up their own mess.
Old age catching up to you. Looks like you've lost your edge.
Excuse me?
Does it matter to the central government whether people hate scrap metals or worship them? Not a bit. All that matters is that they don't get blamed for anything. Look at this mess. The haters and supporters tearing each other apart, while the fence-sitters are too busy watching the circus. Do you think the central government has time to get involved? No. They're way too busy for that. Even if the supporters come out on top, the government doesn't lose a thing. All they have to do is act like they're looking out for us, and the self-proclaimed intellectuals will lap it up. As for past scandals, easy. Just grab someone, make an example of them in the square, and problem solved. Sure, I was uneasy too. The last thing I needed was trouble from the central government. But it's all taken care of, so relax.
You cut a deal with them?
Remember those rust buckets gearing up for their debut?
Yeah, they're already in an uproar over Pretty cutting in line. And now there's more?
Don't worry. That's the last you'll see of them.
You don't mean...
Kitted them out with the best parts money can buy, and sent one to each of the top brass. They'll be thrilled.
Jesus Christ.
And if anyone thinks of messing with us, we've got leverage ready to keep them in check.
Fuck,
And if
Mustang's
that doesn't
evil.
work, we can always send Shade to slit their throats.
Oh shit, there it
It's
is.
not exactly rocket science.
Do you even realize who these girls are? I raised them myself, with meticulous care.
Yeah, and I raised them on my dime, so they owe it all to me. Even when they pay me back, they get something out of it. Beautiful, isn't it?
God, this Mustang's a
You
dick.
disgust me.
This Mustang's the lowest form of
Nerve
person.
talking to me like that. Forget about the dead weights and focus on Pretty. Forget her dancing and singing, just make sure she's presentable. Image is everything. Make her a symbol everyone will remember.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And give her a taste of power and wealth. Praise her. Indulge her. Get her addicted to the high life. Make sure she never even thinks of going back.
What exactly are you trying to do?
This is just in case. It'd be a real pain if she suddenly decides she doesn't care about fame or money. There's no way we're letting a prize like this slip away. Make luxury part of her life. Turn her into a celebrity. Got it?
Fine. But Mustang, you're going to hell.
Damn right.
Jesus Christ! At the company sponsoring Pretty, as Tetraline stocks keep surging as it gains pro Nikke image. The center of it all, Pretty, is stretched thin under the relentless workload.
I'm so exhausted.
Don't sprawl out like that. What if someone takes a picture?
It's all good. They tinted it, remember?
But a thermal camera would capture everything.
Yeah, let them film. It's not like I ever get a break anyway. Next up's the talk show, right? 3 hours this time?
That's right.
I've got the stripped down pat. Now I just need to decide where to throw in some improv.
You really do work hard. I know this is a bit out of the blue, but why do you push yourself so hard?
Hey, Hanson, have you ever seen the Goddess Squad in person?
No.
I have.
What? When?
I remember seeing them as a kid during the Ark evacuation. I even have Red Hood's autograph at home.
That's amazing. I can hardly believe it.
I'm not making this up. Anyway, that's exactly why I work so hard. I want to give people hope, just like the Goddess Squad did. Sometimes just being there, just being seen, is enough to lift people's spirits. That's the kind of person I want to be. And the more I give my all, the more I see that life is getting better for the Nikkes. So how could I ever slack off?
Still, it's rare these days to come across anyone who's Nikke-phobic.
Yeah, that's such a relief.
It's all thanks to you.
No way! It's really all thanks to the staff, Mrs. Miss, and a certain director/manager. Looks like I'll be getting home at dawn again. Mister's probably still up. Ugh, I feel awful about that.
Isn't it time for Mr. Oswald to retire soon?
Nah, he says he can't sit still without his mind going a mile a minute.
You said you'd ask what was on his mind. Did you?
No. His expression was so serious and stern that I couldn't even bring myself to ask.
Sounds like there's something going on.
Yeah. Ugh, I'm beat.
Hey, mind your legs while I'm driving.
Can we just stay like this for a while? I'm so exhausted.
They're heavy.
Come on, how heavy could they be? This is a custom-built, lightweight body after all.
Move them now.
Seriously, why are you being so petty? Shouldn't you be grateful when a pop star rests her legs on you?
They're flirting.
Or Is it that you just can't handle seeing the Ark's top idol showing off those flawless legs? Hey, why'd you suddenly go all quiet?
You're right. So get those legs moving.
Huh?
We're here. Let's get out.
What? Oh, okay. Let's go.
Okay, this is not what I was expecting. Meanwhile, the students saved by Pretty.
Hey. Anise? Anise.
Huh? You mean me?
Yeah.
Wait, what? Why?
Do you like Pretty?
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah? I kind of figured since you're always listening to her songs. I managed to get a concert ticket by chance. Do you want it?
Heck yeah! Nah, it's cool. I don't need it.
Anise? The class president isn't here today. I heard her cold's pretty bad, so she should be back tomorrow.
Anise lifts her head, eyes sweeping across the classroom. The class president's seat is empty, and all eyes in the class are on her.
So, what?
I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I've been meaning to apologize for a while, but the class president is really scary. I know it sounds like an excuse, and I'll probably end up ignoring you again tomorrow, but still, we don't dislike you. That part's really true. I hope you know that. And we all prepared this ticket together.
Give it to me!
Oh, yeah. Here.
Anise takes the ticket.
I'm gonna have a blast!
The girl hesitates before Anise, then returns to her seat. Anise turns towards the window, letting sunlight brush her face. She slides in her earphones, and Pretty's music flows through her flows through her. A small smile spreads across her face. For the first time in what feels like ages, she's glad to be here.
Well, that was easy.
Wait, is that it? Oh my god! How much more is there? I wasn't expecting there to be this long. We probably should have just done this first. We probably should have just done this. And time moves on. Frischia is glued to her phone in the car.
What are you doing?
Just checking my social media. Oh no. That mistake's so obvious. Everyone noticed it.
It happens. No one's perfect.
Still, they spent the time and money to come all this way. Hey, Hansen, can we squeeze in a bit more practice?
You're only getting 3 hours of sleep even now. Cutting back any more could be risky.
But...
I'll cancel the dinner with the board. Honestly, we don't really need it.
But won't that make things harder for you?
It's fine. They know full well who they have to thank for their comfortable lives.
Sweet. Thanks. Next up is the With Nikke speech, right?
That's right. How's the script for that coming along?
I know my lines by heart, but I'm scared I'll get all emotional. What if I burst into tears as soon as I get on stage?
If you feel like crying, then cry. What matters most is being sincere.
I swear, I look horrible in pictures whenever I cry.
No, you're beautiful.
Beautiful, huh? So, you think I'm beautiful?
They're flirting. And he steps into the classroom. Her eyes meet a few of her classmates, and for a moment, they share a silent greeting. She slides into her seat. By now, the scribbles on her desk are almost completely erased. Someone passes by and quietly leaves a piece of candy on the corner of her desk. She unwraps it without a sound and pops it into her mouth. Her gaze drifts to the window as she chews slowly. She slips on her earphones and lets Pretty's music fill her ears. Anise still doesn't speak at school, but she isn't lonely anymore. Why does this feel like bad shit's about to happen? Frisia is glued to her phone in the car.
What are you doing?
Just checking my social media. Wow. Everyone's still talking about the mistake I made on the last live stream. These people really blow these things out of proportion.
The remark you made at the With Nikke event was a serious mistake, and we're still dealing with the backlash.
Gotta hand it to them. People really love poking their noses in everyone else's business.
Beep.
The speech is coming along nicely, I trust?
Yeah, it's going great.
What about the script?
At this point, a quick skim is enough. Who could memorize all that anyway?
So what's the plan for your performance?
I'm going to cry.
Smart move.
Like really bawl my eyes out. That should calm things down, right?
But don't overdo it. People get tired of seeing the same thing too often.
Of course. Oh, and I told the makeup team to make me look a little worn out.
Well, well. Looks like you can manage on your own now.
I couldn't have done it without my amazing producer.
You know there's a party after this, right? Make sure to show up and flash that smile of yours.
So this is all to just butter people up, huh? Count me out. I'm not singing.
I'm not making you perform. That performance is worth too much to waste on them for free. See you later, then.
Okay.
Beep.
Whew, I'm beat.
Pretty.
Wait, why'd you call me like that out of nowhere?
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, sure, but okay about what?
Well, just this and that.
Why do you ask?
It seems you've changed quite a bit.
I have?
Yes.
I've gotten used to it. I'm better at handling things now. I can't let every nasty comment get to me, or even let my emotions run the show. I'm a celebrity now. The very first Nikke celebrity. I've got to take things in stride and keep my emotions in check. Honestly, I think I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah. Are you happy now?
Absolutely. I'm so happy, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner.
I see.
Uh-oh.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Hansen, I know I've changed a lot.
You're just exhausted. You'll feel better soon.
Yeah, it's hard. Really hard. But I can't stop. No matter how hard it gets, I have to keep going. Otherwise, I'll fall apart.
Why are you pushing yourself so hard? Maybe things would turn out better if you took it a little easier.
I can't. I've become a symbol. Pretty is the face of Nikke rights now. If I mess up, the Nikkes get blamed. If I do well, they're the ones who get praised. So I can't take it easy. But going full power all the time wears me down. Right now, Putting on a mask is the only way I can keep going.
Yeah. I can't even begin to imagine how heavy that must feel.
Honestly, it still hasn't quite sunk in for me.
How are you holding up? Feeling stress?
It's intense. Living a life where everything I do is under watch, and every single action I make can have huge consequences. But once I'm home, I'm fine. I can just be myself.
I see Mr. Oswald has been taking good care of you.
No, he doesn't say much. He just makes me food, we chat a little, and that's it. But even that's such a comfort. Mister. He doesn't show it openly, but he really cares about what I'm doing. He loves the Nikkes as much as I do. We're both huge Goddess Squad fans. Once, he told me that I'm doing something he never even dared to dream of. That makes him happy. He says he's proud of me. And that's why I can't stop. I've acted so spoiled with him. Ever since we first met. And he's never complained once. He saved me. He really did.
He literally did.
Together, he tried so hard to be a good... I'm going to cry. A good father. I tried just as hard to be a good daughter, too. I wasn't always great at it. But now, I think I'm doing okay. I want to be a daughter he can always be proud of. That's why I can't stop. Do you hate me now because I've changed?
Sorry, I was mistaken. You haven't changed a bit. You were just the same as always.
Thanks.
I think it's about time I got my hands into politics.
Politics? Isn't being the CEO of one of the big three enough?
No, I'm still under the central government's thumb. Hardly what you could call a real seat of power.
And just what are you planning to do?
Nothing fancy. I just want the whole Ark under my control.
Ah, the classic case of ambition ruining people. But why now?
Because now's the perfect time to strike.
And how do you suppose you do that?
By profiting off Pretty. I'll send Pretty out as the central government's PR ambassador. They'll be ecstatic. After all, we're putting the Ark's finest propaganda tool right into their hands. There'll be some backlash from the public, but only a tiny fraction. Those who idolize Pretty will follow her blindly. They always have. Did you honestly think they ever cared about Nikke rights? And in return for handing them Pretty, I take my place in the top echelons of the central government.
Then what?
Well, if I manage to break into politics, the first thing I'd do is...
I'm talking about Pretty. I couldn't care less about what you're up to.
Same as always. Singing, dancing. The only difference is their so-called fight for Nikke rights now just serves the central government.
Haha. You really only ever think about yourself.
At the end of the day, the only thing that matters in life is me. Living for others, that's just hypocrisy wrapped up as virtue.
Enough. I won't let you throw Pretty away like she's nothing. There's a limit to ingratitude. You're really going to use the very one who pulled Tetraline back from hitting rock bottom and then discard her? Get a grip. You didn't get here because you're exceptional. You've been scraping by for so long that now you think you own the whole table.
What? Lost your thrill all of a sudden? Want to get yourself fired?
Pretty still loves to dance and sing. And of course, she loves the Nikkes.
Exactly. That's why I'm letting her keep going.
If you do that, it won't be the same anymore.
So what? People change. And she's nothing but scrap metal anyway.
I'm warning you. Stay away from Pretty.
Don't push your luck. If you've got a problem, the door's that way. Look at you, acting like some big shot CEO. You're just a lowly producer. Now, get out.
Mrs. Smith glares at Mustang for a long moment before walking out.
No way. Go to the central government? Not a chance.
Why not?
Why? Because I've been doing all this for the Nikkes.
You've done enough here. Now it's time to play in bigger waters. Go to the central government. There, wealth and prestige beyond your wildest dreams await. A life of entertainment, unlike anything you've ever dared to imagine.
You really think that's what I wanted? And you call yourself the CEO when you're so bad at reading people? I'm not going. Not ever.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Suit yourself. Retire then.
Come again?
I said, retire. Why should I keep wasting money on a worthless hunk of junk that won't listen? Retire. Get out there and do whatever it is you love so much.
But I'm the symbol of all Nikkes.
Then go handle it yourself. Ready to sign the papers? I took a worthless nobody and made you a star. And now, you're so arrogant, it's insane. Listen up, Rust Bucket. Everything you flaunt around is some shiny symbol of scrap metals. It's all thanks to my money. My hand behind every publicity stunt, every fabricated scandal, every crafted image, every record you've ever sold. Who do you think made all that happen? You think singing and dancing alone would have cut it? You've never been that good at either. Deep down, you know it was never enough. That's why you're keeping your mouth shut. Refuse my offer, and I'll kick you out and spread every vile rumor I can think of.
This is not the
Pretty
Mustang
used
we
to
know that cares so
despise
much about
Nikkes.
Pretty.
And the moment she became one, she put on a fake act of repentance just to fool everyone in the Ark.
No one in the Ark would fall for a lie like that.
You really think that? I turned a nobody Nikke into the biggest pop star the Ark has ever seen. Think I can't take it all away? You have no idea how many people are just waiting for you to screw up. Climbing up is hard, but coming down, that's a whole different story.
That is also true.
I could have you on your knees in half a day. Care for a taste? Relax, I'm just joking. Why so serious? Fine, 2 years. Just 2 years with the central government. After that, I'll have you back here. No questions, no excuses. Go ahead, think it over. But how long do you need?
I'll talk to him.
That bastard. Him again. Fine, have it your way. 3 days. I'll cover you with the sick leave, so use the time wisely. Now get out of my sight.
Frisia leaves the room.
She still won't break. Unbelievable. Drowned in glamour and indulgence, and she's still standing? Anyone else would have caved by now. Once they fall, I could have molded them however I pleased. She's changed, though. Sloppier. Better at putting on an act. But her core? Still intact. Should I tamper with her nymph? No, too dangerous. If I fry her mind, this all becomes worthless.
Jesus Christ.
Home. No matter what happens, she goes home after every schedule. Like clockwork.
Yep.
More than once, I thought I had her. She was right on the edge. Then she goes home and comes back perfectly fine. Every time. That's where she's reinforcing herself.
Oh, he's about to make a big
That old
mistake.
man, Oswald. He's the problem.
Mustang opens the safe and flips through the documents containing Oswald's personal information. The pages are almost entirely redacted, each stamped with censored.
I figured he wasn't just some ordinary guy, so I let him be. But if he tries to get in my way...
Mustang picks up his phone, taps a few buttons, and the call connects with a beep.
Pick up already. What? Stuffed yourself into a stupor again?
Beep.
Mustang here. Nothing serious, just thought I'd check in. Yeah, you can tell, right? I've never been much of a liar. Anyway, there's someone I need to take care of personally.
Oh, shit.
I need some info, and he's not exactly your average guy, so I came straight to you. Yeah, seems like a real big shot. As expected, very efficient of you. Appreciate it. I'll be waiting for your call. Isn't life just wonderful?
So we're getting a lot of stuff involved, with it being a culmination of seeing how everything happened with Pretty, seeing Oswald's evolution to whatever happens with him, and hopefully seeing Mustang's change to good. Hopefully this is the last one, because I am running out of time.
Huh?
Go independent.
Jeez, mister, I already told you everything Mustang said.
Yeah, I heard. What you're really worried about isn't losing access to Tetra's resources.
Yeah, that doesn't scare me. I know I can start from scratch again. But honestly, the rumors scare me more than anything.
Don't worry, they're just empty threats. He wouldn't destroy something he had painstakingly built.
Mustang's not just some ordinary guy.
Neither are you. You're in a league of your own. I probably shouldn't say this, but right now, no one in the Ark can even think of touching you. You're a symbol everyone looks up to. So go ahead and forge your own path without worry.
Wow. Hearing you say that really makes me feel so confident. Okay then. I'll trust you and go my own way. Yeah, I don't need anything else. With you by my side, I can push through anything.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna go chat with Hansen real quick.
At this hour?
Yeah, I've gotta tell him right away.
Only speak to him.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's nothing. Off you go.
Okay, I'm off. See you later.
Frisia sprints away. Oswald's eyes follow her, and only when she's gone does he reach for his phone. Oh, shit.
It's me.
It's been a while, Chief.
I have a favor to ask.
Sorry, Chief, but I'm turning in my resignation tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Guess I'll have to put off retirement again.
The next day, in Mustang's office at Tetraline.
What's this?
These are files documenting Tetraline's internal misconduct. They show records of Nikke's being regularly sent to the central government. And the purpose of each dispatch is clearly recorded.
So that's supposed to scare me?
I just wanted to let you know about this.
You just want me to leave Pretty alone, is that it?
Yes.
Huh.
That should be all. I'll take my leave.
Hellhound Oswald. Still playing soldier at your age? I could bury you in an instant. But here you are, acting far too recklessly.
Go ahead. I've got nothing to lose.
What about your daughter?
You won't touch Frisia. I trust you're smarter than that.
Oh, oh man.
I'll ask you one thing. How did it feel abandoning the Goddess Squad on the surface? You did that, didn't you?
The Goddess Squad deserted after the Ark sealing operation.
No. I know exactly what you did. You abandoned them. When you're the CEO of one of the big three, you get to know things. All kinds of things. Old voice logs uploaded into machines. Transcripts from the Ark sealing operation. Now, what was it again? Thank you and the Goddess Squad for everything you have done for humanity. How moving. You really believed you scrubbed that clean, didn't you? No. Anyone with half a brain already knew. They just looked the other way, since the Hellhound was too valuable to lose. And letting the Goddess Squad into the Ark, that would have been inconvenient. So it was quietly brushed aside. Now tell me, how did it feel? Abandoning your precious heroes up on the surface. The poor goddesses, rolling around up there like stray dogs. Just when it looked like they might finally set foot inside the Ark, they were played for fools and abandoned. A tragedy, truly. Pretty adored the goddesses, too. What a pity.
Without a word, Oswald walks past Mustang and heads for the door.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Stay away from Frisia. Consider this a warning.
A warning. How cute.
Oswald grips the doorknob.
Oh, right. I wouldn't open that door if I were you.
Oswald yanks the door open. Beyond it, Frisia's eyes widen in shock as they lock with his.
I called our superstar pretty and completely forgot about her. Left her standing at the door. How utterly dreadful of me.
Frisia.
No way. Mister, that can't be true, right?
It's true. I did it. Even though I can't explain why.
How?
Frisia.
Oswald reaches out, but Frisia swats his hand away.
Don't touch me! This is the worst!
Oswald stands frozen, eyes following her every move. Meanwhile, Mustang laughs.
Now that's entertainment.
That was a bit too much.
Huh?
There's no need to come between a father and daughter, is there?
Have you lost your mind? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
You could have just pressured them like you always do. Why did you have to split them?
A fist smashes into Hansen's jaw, and he hits the floor.
You think being Pretty's manager makes you someone special? Listen closely, Hansen. Everything you have right now. The clothes on your back. The shoes on your feet. The car you drive. The room you sleep and wash in. None of it belongs to you. It's all mine. Every last bit. You live a life most people could only dream of. And yet you haven't earned a single thing yourself. You play at being Pretty's manager for a while, and suddenly you think you raised her. What if I took it all back? Or simply reclaimed what's mine? What would you have left? Nothing. You'd be nothing. So just stick to driving her around and handling her schedule. Remember your place, and don't overstep, Hansen. Do what I tell you, just like you always have and always will.
God, Mustang's comeuppance is going to be interesting.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
You pathetic fool. What a loser. If that father and daughter mean that much to you, the least you could do is put up a fight. Now get out of my sight.
Hansen staggers to his feet, bows his head, and leaves the room.
Pathetic.
Jesus Christ, how much more is there? God damn it. Oh, fuck me. It's too late. I can't keep going. I didn't expect it to take 2+ hours to do this. I know it's probably only about maybe 15-20 minutes, but I gotta get ready for bed. I gotta start winding down. We're gonna pick this up next week. We're gonna continue the rest of Side Story next week. I can't continue it, unfortunately. I knew it was gonna take a while, but I wasn't expecting it to take that long. If I hadn't stopped so many times to talk and stuff, it probably would have been better. Unfortunately.
Yes. We were meant to be together.
I'll pop all that stuff some other time.
Yes. We were meant to be together.
So yeah, we've seen Mustang and his... We've seen Mustang and how evil he is. Jesus Christ, I wasn't expecting Mustang to be that bad. That kind of evil Mustang was not what I was expecting. And also the fact that he treated Frisia / Pretty as bad as he did, but still holds her in the highest regard. It's going to be a cluster bomb to see what happens, to see how it changes him. Because Pretty's death apparently changes everything for him. Changes things for Anise. Changes things for him. Whatever happened with Oswald. And, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We're going to check it out next week. Definitely check it out next week, because I am excited to see what happens with all of that.
Yes.
But in the meantime, If you haven't already, check out my YouTube channel. I've got Resident Evil Requiem being uploaded there weekly, twice a week, occasionally. Part 6 should come out tomorrow. So if you're interested in seeing Resident Evil, check it out. It's my first playthrough of Resident Evil Requiem. I'm currently working on editing more videos till it's done, so look forward to that. In the meantime, enjoy yourselves. Have a good one. Go punch some dolphins. They've had too good for too long. Something. I don't know. Enjoy yourselves, everybody. Have a good one. I'll be back next week with more Goddess of Victory Nikke. We may be back next week for 2 streams, depending on how I feel. But I know Saturday we'll have a stream. And maybe another day. I'm not sure. Until then, enjoy yourselves. Have a good one.
Yes. We were meant to be
Bibbidi
together.
bobbidi boo. Go punch a dolphin. I don't know. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one. Shut up, phone. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one.